Maintenance.
You're so good at it.
We get groceries. DoorDash.
Attack is spawning headache. Get to good. And maybe don't fist bump your desk. Good eats fast and relief.
Hey, folks.
If you watch football on TV,
AKA football fans.
Get NFL coverage, plus NFL Red Zone on the only live TV streaming service rated #1 in customer satisfaction by JD Power.
No.
Try free at Fubo TV.
I'm on the wrong damn screen.
I just want to get it. You know what I'm saying? Just packed, turned up. You go with it every time you need it.
Subway is now slicing their deli meats fresh. That's why the garlic roast beef is preferred by this QB.
And preferred by QBs with some beef, like us.
And if we prefer it, we know you'll prefer it too. Wait, we have beef?
So much beef.
Thursday Night Football welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Lincoln Financial Field. Oh, yeah.
Other ways to watch tonight's game include in our Prime Vision with Next Gen Stats broadcast form, our Spanish presentation, Key and Evan Espanol, with Miguel Gurwitz and Romando Cruz. Once again, back with Kaylee Harton. All yours, Kaylee.
Hey there, Al. We have got a matchup that Vikings head coach Kevin O'Connell says the whole world wants to see. On Justin Jefferson's way to becoming the NFL's offensive player of the year, he had one of his least productive games last season here against Eagles corner Darius Slay. And Jefferson tells me he is tired of Philly fans still coming into his DMs about how Slay locked him up. Tonight he says, we know where we need to be on the field, and they don't. But Slay disagrees, and just like he did last year, Slay studied other offenses run by O'Connell. He looked at how he used Cooper Kupp to win a Super Bowl with the Rams. Slay told me being a smart player gives him the edge over guys with talent, Al.
It'll be fun to watch all night long. Well, Michael Buffer is in town. You know what they're ready for. Here's Michael.
Eagles fan, this is the main event. The field is ready. The players are ready. Philadelphia is ready. For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, let's get ready to rumble!
I always like that. Let's get ready to rumble! Night game in Philly. The field is set, the fans are set, the players are set, and boom, we're off in Philly. Touchback at Lincoln Financial Field.
Last week there were the numbers in New England, the one touchdown.
Last week it was 22 for 23 with one touchdown. What the hell?
DeAndre Swift will start at running back. Kenneth Gainwell started last week, but he is inactive tonight. Rib injury. They start with Swift, the former Lion, going back and forth. And Hurts
Hurts to throw complete to Greg Joseph for gain of 3. Second down and 4. Actually, gain of 4, actually. Correct. Come on in if you're watching. Just checking us out.
To Kansas City in the Super Bowl. Second down and 4.
Second down and 4. Hurts scrambling. Hurts gets back to the line of scrimmage.
So it'll be third down.
It's third down for Jalen Hurts and the Eagles. Yeah, if any of you have heard the Fly Eagles Fly, then you know who I'm talking about. This is who the head coach for the Chiefs used to coach. Scrambling. First down. A full 5-yard gain. I had to just watch the play. He dropped out of it. He was at the 25, 35, and got to the 40-yard line, I believe. Hunter had a chance to bring him down. What the hell just happened?
So a timeout is taken here. Meanwhile, what they did is they took Ellis off the field.
Oh, injury timeout.
Josh Ellis comes off the field, and the officials can stop the game when they see that somebody needs to be removed. We're coming down from upstairs.
Medical timeout by the NFL. Hurts in the shotgun formation. Chirps left. Play action. 35. 37. First down. Second. I'll be right back. I gotta take a quick shower. I'll be right back. But you guys were still here in the game.
Of course, he's one of the top tight ends in the NFL. The fact that he has the ability to play in line, he can spread out. You just saw right there, play on space. That time, great defense there by the Vikings.
Marking down behind the line of scrimmage. So second down and 11.
Second and 11. Pistol formation, play action. Good. Caught it all the way at the 5-yard line, 15 at the most. Holy crap.
Still makes the grab, and they send the ball inside the 10-yard line.
Now watch Murphy pass Devontae Smith off to Jackson, who, by the way, just came in from Metellus. And right away, Philadelphia challenges him going downfield. You can see Smith's speed. He goes right by him. He's in for a couple plays, and a great job by Brian Johnson testing him.
Brown. In amongst a lot of traffic, Theo Jackson makes the stop here. It'll be second down and goal. So you pay a penalty when you get to the Super Bowl. Both of your coordinators are gone. Shane Steichen goes to Indianapolis, and that man, Brian Johnson, who was on the staff, takes over as the offensive coordinator. Jonathan Gannon went to Arizona as their coach. Meanwhile, a change on the defensive side for Minnesota. Brian Flores comes in as the Vikings defensive coordinator. Second down and goal. Swift. Gain of 1. So third down and goal now. Harrison Phillips, 97 in the middle, makes the stop.
Brian Johnson, I think, is, we talked about in the open, he and Jalen Hurts telling us earlier this week that they're just trying to kind of find that rhythm. You know, last week was a tough start on the road. After that 16-0 lead, often they were deep inside their own territory, behind the sticks. It was very hard for them to be that attacking style you're used to seeing. Tonight, you can see in this very first drive, they want to get the ball downfield and be much more aggressive.
25 points last week in Foxborough, but only one offensive touchdown. Hurts is going to keep it. Cuts to the inside. Gets soggy at the 6-yard line. So
That's the 6-yard line. It is. For
field goal.
down. Bring on the field goal, unit.
This is
Eagles.
where they obviously, in a game like this, when they're still trying to find that identity, usually see Hurts get on the edge there with the ability to pull it, give it, or throw it into the corner. But with the Vikings' credit, they did not lose the edge of their defense there.
Jake Elliott made a 32,
That's an
56,
extra point last week. But
and
he was
24 yards
the special teams
field goal
player
attempt.
of the week with 4 field goals. Chip shot here from 20.
Chip shot here. 3-0 Eagles.
Set up by that long pass to Devontae Smith. Cash in for 3. 3-0 Philadelphia.
Whoa, what is all this?
Only the finest game day food that you can eat. There's standing stuffed tacos, yummy taco bowls, and enchiladas.
Hot dog the better! Hot dog, man.
Now that's a high quality tackle.
Let's run that back, JJ.
I love tacos very much, and now you know that.
With Old El Paso, there's always so many possibilities.
I just want to energy, you know what I'm saying? Just keep the energy hype turned up. You go win every time you
Astapro Allergy, steroid-free allergy relief that starts working in 30 minutes, while other allergy sprays take hours. With Astapro's unbeatably fast allergy relief, you can Astapro and go.
This dolphin can see in 2 directions at once, but this dolphin can see in 4. Because with NFL Sunday Ticket on YouTube, he can watch up to 4 live games at once with Multiview. Nature is incredible. Sign up now.
Now Subway sliced the ham fresh, like on the new Grand Slam ham. Pie high with double the cheese and more meat.
I'd like to tackle one of these after a game.
Quarterbacks can't tackle anything.
Thursday night football on Prime. It's on. Thursday night football is on. And next week, it's Saquon Barkley up against Christian McCaffrey. The New York Giants take on the San Francisco 49ers. Unreal. Stream Thursday night football only on Prime.
The time to brave the darkness has now experienced the return of the highly anticipated series, The Wheel of Time. Watch the new season now only on Prime Video. City Hall, Philadelphia. You know that's William Penn.
You told me that.
Well, a lot of people think it's Ben Franklin, but it's
You would assume.
our boy Billy Penn.
You coached me up on that yesterday.
There you go.
As a
Yes.
spreader, I appreciate that.
Hang with me, man. Hang with me.
This is an interesting story that you see that Jalen, he goes to the sideline. He brought it up in our meeting yesterday. He said, when Brian Johnson was the quarterback coach, I was able to talk to him with Steichen worrying about being the coordinator. And here, the very first time we see him on the sideline, there he is back to talking to Brian Johnson.
So here come the Vikings. That means Kirk Cousins in his 6th season.
A veteran guy who really, I think, gives him a chance to feel confident they can come into this environment off of a loss against Tampa Bay. Had the 3 turnovers early in that game, and he'd be the first guy to tell you how it's something that's unacceptable for him. He's got to make better decisions. 35 years old, 12th year in the league, 9th year as a starter. See how they try to attack this defense. He's got some guys out. We'll talk more about that.
Yeah, 6 with Minnesota. Before that, of course, 6 with Washington. Starting with play action. Pocket is clean. Pass is good. Up to the 41-yard line. And Justin Jefferson coming off a phenomenal season. NFL's Offensive Player of the Year, stopped there by Darius Slicer right off the bat. He said Jefferson-Slay matchup.
That's the matchup we all want to see, and he gets him on a deep cross. And if you really study Justin Jefferson, as much as he makes plays downfield, A lot of times it's these routes. It's those deep crossers, sail route to the outside, and the very first play, a little play action, and they get him one-on-one, and he wins that matchup.
Had a huge first half against Tampa last Sunday, and then did almost nothing in the second half. Quick flip to him, and he can't escape that tackle. So Slay is right there to take him down at the line of scrimmage. Kevin O'Connell is the second youngest coach in the league. Only Sean McVay of the Rams, who's in his 7th season, is younger, and O'Connell comes off of McVay's staff. Led this team to a 13-4 record last season.
And made some changes. He wants to get bigger with some of his personnel groupings. Last year they were a lot of times just in the one tight end look, one back, 3 receivers. He feels that they have more versatility this year with some of the changes they've made.
2nd and 9. Taking in, throw is low as the pressure began to develop intended for Alexander Madison, who's now the number 1 running back. Also, we should bring this up right away, Kurt. That offensive line for Minnesota is a makeshift line right now.
Absolutely. And you got to look how quick you see Sweat get off the ball here to be able to win. Boy, that's such a game changer. Think about an edge pressure guy usually working around those tackles. Here, with that blitz there from Cunningham, it allows Sweat to work back to the inside to go against that line. You're talking about now. The weakness for Minnesota's offensive line is the interior.
And that's a terrific defensive line. And deep, 3rd and 9. And that pass is incomplete. Over the middle, that's Jordan Davis who put the pressure on that time pass intended for Osborne, 4th down.
This is the problem with a backup center. He's going to work to his right to double team. The problem is you leave the big man, Jordan Davis, all alone one-on-one against Cleveland. You can see he's big, but he's really quick, especially when he knows it's a passing down. The big fella gets in there in a hurry. He'd like to make that throw with 345 pounds coming at you that fast.
Probably won't be the only time tonight either. Ryan Wright, his punt. This is Britton Covey drifting. Fields in the 9. Loses the ball, but the Eagles are right there to recover at the 10-yard line. Covey fumbled. The Philadelphia able to recover back at the 10. That's where they will begin their second drive of the night. 3-0 Eagles.
Instantly. DraftKings, you spoiling me now with these big payouts. Retired NFL smart guy Ryan Fitzpatrick. Break it down for us.
Just place your bet, and the bonus bets instantly appear in your account. Like magic. Like Fitz magic.
That's too much magic. It's too much magic.
Want to turn $5 into 200 instantly in bonus bets? Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app, because life's more fun when you're in on the action. The crown is yours.
I'm a team mascot, and boy, am I running late. But I got lead in my foot and spirit in my fingers. Oh, what a hit. And if you have Cut Rate car insurance, the cost to cover that might take your season.
So get off, Jake. Be better protected from mayhem, like me.
Minneapolis and Philadelphia have great football teams, but which city would you rather move to? With the Coldwell Banker Move Meter, you can compare cost and quality of living for cities across America. Try the Move Meter, only at ColdwellBanker.com and Coldwell Banker agent websites.
Chipotle's carne asada is back. It's our most tender cuts of steak, grilled and seasoned with cumin, oregano, and coriander. Finished with fresh lime and hand-chopped cilantro. Carne asada. This is our best steak ever.
You're watching Thursday Night Football, only on Prime.
Following the game is It's movie night. Prime Video brings hit movies like Barbie from the theaters to your home in one app with one password. Find your happy place. Prime Video. Liberty Bell. Philadelphia. Meanwhile, let's go downstairs to Kaylee.
Well, Al, Vikings defensive back Josh Metellus, we've just learned he is questionable to return because of his right shoulder. You see him go down there. He has been taken back to the locker room, but that's not where he wants to be after fighting so hard to be a contributing member of this defense.
No, just signed a contract extension last week and started last week against Tampa Bay and had 6 tackles. Meanwhile, that punt fumble was recovered by Keely Ringo. So Philadelphia maintains possession from the 10. That pass to the outside is incomplete. So Goddard was only targeted one time last week in New England, and already in the first 7 minutes of the game, 2 targets.
Yeah, they right away trying to get him involved. Obviously, such a big part. Brian Flores telling us this week that Metellus is a chess piece because he can do so many different things. Right now, this is a defense that he has inherited. That they don't have superior corner play. They brought over Brian Murphy from Arizona, but they're still kind of finding that to become a strength. So in the meantime, the safeties have to step up. So a big loss with Metellus out.
They go to Goddard again. 3 times, 2 catches. That defense, of course, is problematic. They had to make changes. They brought in Flores. Last year, they had the 2nd worst defense in the league.
Yeah, really. Yeah, and the last 3 years have been really a tough aspect of this football team. And I think Brian Flores brings, as we know, a much more aggressive approach with his background in New England. He's the head coach at Miami. And you saw that last week in their opener against Tampa Bay, and I think you're going to see it again tonight against Philly.
Boston Scott comes into the backfield. A full start.
Number 65. Penalty.
Clay Mark makes the first penalty call of the game halfway through the quarter. Lane Johnson, the right tackle.
Brian Flores is known for his reputation with that background, especially on 3rd down, being incredibly creative, very multiple, tries to give you a lot of different looks, wants to confuse the offensive line and the quarterback and attack the protection. Without having those great corners, will play zone often behind that pressure look.
Bunch 3 receivers to the right side. He looks that way. And takes off. It's a hard hit at the 14-yard line from Jordan Hicks. So it's 4th down.
Again, he's able to, he's got 3-man rush. He knows it's 3rd down and long. Let's take everything away downfield. Shows a little bit of pressure, but drops out of it. Now you look at that, rushing 3. Look at all those defenders, and everything's taken away. And as athletic as Hurts is, you're willing to give that up and just rally to the football. Playing zone, eyes on the ball. Good job again by Minnesota's defense.
Aaron Simas to the goal line. Brandon Powell collects at the 46-yard line. Splits to the outside. In the Eagles territory. And comes up back again. He caught the ball inside the 30-yard line. And the Philadelphia Eagles come away with the ball. Justin Evans knocked it loose. And Nicholas Morrow comes up with a recovery.
It looked like a huge return, but a great effort by Evans to get this ball out. And how about the heads-up play by Morrow, who's starting tonight at middle linebacker from the Kobe Dean. He jumps right on top of it to give the Eagles the football back.
Minnesota done in by turnovers last week. Put away here with 6:09 to go in the quarter. And the Eagles on top 3-0.
They're about to start that drive, plus territory at about the 30-yard line. Instead, they cough it up.
Swift is the running back. Give it to him. A good year in Detroit last year. The 34 Eagles tackled there by Harrison Smith.
With Kenny Gainwell out of the lineup with a rib injury, Swift gets his opportunity. Didn't have a lot of touches or a lot of opportunities. Local product, St. Joe Prep here, a great high school program, and comes back from Detroit.
Again, Swift. So let Miles Sanders go. Gained over 1,000 yards. He's now with Carolina. Of course, there It's the old cliche, running back by committee, but I prefer what Mike Tomlin says, distribution of labor.
Right. And they sure have that, don't they? You have 4 different guys that can carry the ball. Gainwell out there down to 3. It is nice.
From the 38-yard line. Bonus number again. Swift. 13 and a first down. Another one. Tackled there by Harrison Smith.
This play's designed to go up here, but a good job by Minnesota clogging that so he's able to bounce this. Lane Johnson to your far right. See Minnesota works to the inside because they think that ball is going to the inside. And that's a nice job with the vision by Swift. It gives you an idea of what he's capable of doing. Really created that play on his own.
Ball right on the midfield stripe. 4 carries for 24 yards. For the first-year Eagle. The fake. Curtis taken down. Heavy of the white shirts are on that one. Led by Daniel Hunter.
They were not surprised at all by that 1st and 10 play action. You see again the rookie linebacker Pace walked up into the line of scrimmage, affecting the communication on that right side. Hunter doing a good job, putting pressure off the edge, and then collapses the pocket. Really a group effort there, and Ryan Flores dialing it up, even on 1st and 10. Not fooled at all there after a couple nice runs by Swift. The play action doesn't catch him off guard.
7-yard sack. Boston Scott back in the backfield on a 2nd and 17. Set up a screen this time. Nothing happening there. Makes the pass. The Vikings are on top of him. Theo Jackson making the tackle. 3rd and 16 upcoming.
If you're a Vikings fan right now, it's your second time to be able to see this Vikings defense this year. It's good to see Metellus over there working and trying to work his way back. It's just obviously such a different unit with Brian Flores as the defensive coordinator. It was more of a bend but don't break type of defense a year ago. Didn't work out. Kevin O'Connell says, I really wanted to see more of a defense that matched my philosophy on offense, more aggressive, more attacking. So we went out and brought in Flores. His first couple of weeks, getting an idea of what they're capable of doing.
Got his man 3rd and 16. Ton of time, and then it's picked off by the Vikings. That's Theo Jackson. And he gets up and runs it back for a few yards after the 42-yard line. So Jackson, who got beaten on the long pass to Smith, atones for that. 3-0 with 2:51 to play in the opening quarter in Philadelphia.
For 120 years at JCPenney, we've believed if you're going to do something, do it all the way. We give 100% every day because it's who we are and who you are too. So seize the moment. Get the suit that lands the job. Set the table that brings you together. Wear the red that brightens the room. And give the ring that changes everything. Every day is a new opportunity. JCPenney, make it count.
A Haunting in Venice has critic screening. It's the perfect movie for fall.
It looks like fun. It is fabulous.
It will keep you guessing
My man's on housekeeping.
until the very end.
I'm changing my guess.
A Haunting in Venice, PG-13, now playing. 6'5", 324 couches, 20 cameras, all songs. In this game, numbers are everything, so call yours.
You ordered pineapple. You gotta smell the butt to know if it's right.
That's just cream always in the bag.
Does cream rules everything around?
All right, chef, we gotta go get the beans. Think they asked for big, bro. Chef, they didn't say no beans.
Actually, they want fava beans.
They're so good at it.
Weekend groceries. DoorDash.
YouTube TV is the new home of NFL Sunday Ticket. Being a fan has never been easier. Watch every game, every Sunday, exclusively with NFL Sunday Ticket on YouTube TV. Sign up for NFL Sunday Ticket now and get $50 off.
Right on the border, Delaware River, between Pennsylvania and New Jersey, the Vikings and the Eagles in the season premiere of Thursday Night Football. Kurt.
Yeah, we saw this last week, that Bug linebacker look. Jackson in for Metellus as a safety. They have to ask him to play linebacker up there tight, showing the pressure to snap of the ball. They drop. Remember, it's 3rd and 15, 3rd forever. And this is just a mistake by Jalen Hurts. I mean, that's it. And he just didn't even see it. He dropped. He predetermined where to go with his football. And it's a nice job of just sitting and reading the eyes that time by Theo Jackson. I'll tell you, the free safety Bynum, if that's not picked off by Jackson, Bynum has a chance to maybe step in front of it. So just a misread there by Jalen Hurts on that 3rd down and ball.
Hurts with only 6 interceptions all season long last year. 2 ticks under 3 minutes to go in the opening frame. Alexander Madison is the running back from the 35-yard line. Madison takes over for Dalvin Cook, and again the ball is out. Eagles think they have it, and we're waiting for the signal from the officials, and it is Philadelphia ball. So right off the bat, 2 turnovers. Justin Evans comes away with it, and the Madison fumbles.
Yeah, and it looked like Devontae Maddox may have gotten his hand in there. There's Joe, and there's 29 right there. Yeah, it is Maddox who got his hand on that football. Everybody's going to want to see this. Just take a really good close look, make sure he's up. Yep, ball is out. And Philadelphia gets the 2nd turnover. So 3 last week in the first half against Tampa. 2 tonight on the road against Philadelphia. Their defense is playing well, but they're giving the ball right back to the Eagles' offense.
5 of the first 5 quarters of the season. So a short field now, 11 turnovers in the first quarter over the last 2 seasons. Worst in the league from the 39-yard line now. Philly begins this drive. Hurts. Nowhere to go.
When you defend this offense, you've got to keep the edges to the defense. And this is a great play on the outside. Watch Jordan Hicks. You know, you can be red here. You can be worried about the tight end out the flat. Both he, also Harrison Smith, well schooled on a short week to anticipate that extra half with the quarterback run game. Both are in position there to force it back inside.
Only a 3-man rush, 8 drop back. Caught. Brown, A.J. Brown, trade of the year. Howie Roseman went out and got hit from Tennessee last year, and he had a spectacular season. Not as good as it gets between Brown and Jefferson. You're looking at 2 of the elite receivers in the league.
Yeah, you make an argument best tandem in the league, as you say, and you know they want to be able to hit their shots downfield. We saw Devontae Smith already make a play, but we're once again back for another 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 5, minute 40 in the first.
Jefferson.
Still has to the end.
You're right, as far as the tandem is concerned.
Yeah.
Eagles are 1-0. Vikings are 0-1. Sack. Jordan Hicks makes the sack.
Well, obviously, yeah. No matter what the sport is, right? Especially this team went to the Super Bowl last year, week 2, and they're already letting them know. It's just they're off right now. The execution is off. This defense deserves a lot of credit. They're attacking. Good to see.
And the baseball team was in the World Series last year.
By him delaying, it allowed
both teams lost. 55-yard attempt.
So they can cash in. And the crowd says, no further away. 42 ticks left in the quarter. 3-0.
3-0. Philly. Pushed it by a little.
This is a cluster that happens
Cluster?
when players group all of
What
their
a stupid
customers together. MailChimp uses real-time behavior data so you can personalize email for every customer. True customers keep customers with Intuit MailChimp. If your summer looked like this, chances are your lawn looks like this. Fortunately, Scott's Turf Builder can repair the wear and tear.
Save on Scott's all season long at the Scott's Fall Haul, happening at your local retailer.
You know what it's like when plaque psoriasis makes you hide your skin under sleeves. To have a turtleneck choking you in 92 degrees. You know what it's like to go through treatments and trials, reading labels and seeing false smiles. You know what it's like to endlessly seek a remedy. Give me the prescription that's once daily, steroid-free.
You know you can just talk to your doctor, right?
Oh, Vitamin-Tapinaroff Cream 1% is a prescription topical treatment for adults with plaque psoriasis.
Yeah.
Bringing in a new roommate to save money, is that the plan?
Well, we gotta find some way to save, so say hi to Glenn for work. Hey, that's my mom.
I think I have a much better plan. We switched to my plan from Verizon. We get exactly what we want and save big, all on the network we can count on. It's a good plan.
It is a good plan. Glenn, looks like we're not gonna be needing you, so I'll see you at work.
Later, Glenn.
This week, new and current customers get a free Samsung Galaxy S23 plus Galaxy Watch and Tab. All three, all on us. That's a savings of over $1,800. Offer ends soon. It's your Verizon.
Big matchup this week. Yes, sir. I can't begin to imagine what's going through his mind right now.
Let's get it. I'm up for 16, that's an addition, keep flying, no, there's never challenge on me. I get some things with me in the fridge, get cozy, they some counterable. They like to get deep, drinking the whole bottle, wake up and repeat. She took a look, messing with the chill out, and she said she's saying 3D.
Either way, Joe Burrow is hit.
Real, 1, 2, like a suit, yeah.
Next Thursday night, we're in the Bay Area. The 49ers looked phenomenal against Pittsburgh on the road last week. The Giants didn't look so good in case you're wondering, but the Giants against the 49ers. The Giants go to Arizona on Sunday. The Niners go to Los Angeles to meet the Rams. That's our game. Giants, 49ers, Thursday night football next week.
Great to see Brock Purdy back playing well. Wouldn't even know he had that injury sustained last year in the postseason.
Look great. Meanwhile, Cousins is looking and holds on to that. Had a problem last week as well. As Josh Allen was aligning with him, the tight end. And man, having a rough time getting started.
And I think that time we talked about the interior, they got pushed right back into it. Cousins.
7-15. Thrown and a free play here, going deep downfield, nothing to lose. And it's incomplete. Again, he got Slay there, but the flag was thrown, as you saw, because Fletcher Cox was almost into the backfield.
Why not throw it up to 18, right? Free play. You're looking around, where's 18?
Flag on the play.
It's going to take us to the end of the quarter. Here's Clay Martin.
Offside. Defense, number 91. 5-yard penalty. Remains second down. This is the end of the first quarter.
2nd and 12 when we come back into the first quarter. It's 3-0. Philadelphia now on the closing year of
10 of 1. 3 more quarters to go before we find a winner.
Will you protect this house? Will you protect this house? Will you protect this house?
You're watching Thursday Night Football on Prime.
I didn't expect to see you so soon.
And
again.
Original series now streaming only on Disney Plus. And now take advantage of a limited time offer.
There are people who say things aren't made here anymore. Those people should come to Michigan, or Kentucky, or Missouri, where you'll find Ford workers, not just assembling vehicles, but building the future of automotive manufacturing. It's why Ford employs the most hourly auto workers in this country. Can't speak for the other guys, but we're all in on America.
To build the NFL schedule by hand, it used to take months. Now AWS runs 1 trillion combinations to find the perfect season in a fraction of the time. The NFL analyzes millions of simulations with AI to help predict and prevent injury, and machine learning to take fans deep inside the most incredible plays. AWS is helping to transform the NFL. Imagine what it can do for your business.
Commissioners, here is Roger Goodell. Next to him is Curtis Martin, working in the league office and doing a great job there. Michael Vick, of course, played for several seasons here in Philadelphia and provided a few thrills. Al Michaels, Kirk Herbstreit, Kaylee Hartime. When we start the second quarter after a very strange opening quarter. Second down and 12 as Cousins quickly gets to the outside. Ball there in midfield. Anderson, rookie. It'll be third down and 3.
It is third down and 3 yards to go.
Being able to get the ball out in our program, and Derek Shaw, this offensive line, one of the concerns you have is Buda is now left tackle. You got a backup left tackle, you got a backup center, and you got a couple of guards that are still trying to find their way. You're going against arguably one of the top defensive lines.
Shotgun.
Pressure on it almost every play.
Completed to Josh.
This time by T.J. Osborne. So it was second and 17, and they turned it into a first down. Only their second of the game.
Josh Jove makes the catch. No huddle. Good cousin is under center. No gain of -2.
The University of Georgia made his presence felt last week and does so again tonight.
Damn right. Hey, if you're new to this channel, come on in. Of the Shady Lane Homes LLC channel.
Incredible camp, very humble, attitude, worked hard, fit in perfectly into that defensive line.
Hey, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Catched 35-yard line, I would want to say. You caught it at? Third and 8. What is it? Does he? Yeah. Wonder why, it's third down and 8. No, correction. Third and 9. Under 13 minutes to go in the second. Shotgun looking to throw Cousins passes to T.J. Hutchinson to the 17-yard line. First down for the Vikings.
It gave him some space, and he can win against a safety. See, Evans has to play off. See, tight coverage on the receiver, Osborne, because he's stacked behind Osborne. It gives him some room to be able to work.
Vikings are 0-1 away from home.
See Kirk Cousins with an entire offseason to work with Hawkinson in rhythm there with a nice throw on third down.
24-yard gain.
24-yard gain. 17. 17, 15-yard line. 15-yard line. Second down. 2-yard gain.
Well, he's a physical back. He's been around now. It's his 5th year.
Alex Maxson.
I think he wants
He's from 25 from Boise State, third round pick in the 2019 NFL Draft.
NFL running backs talking about why aren't we getting paid? Why aren't we becoming the focal point of offenses? Minnesota's an
Oh
example.
boy. That's not what you want to see if you're an Eagles fan. Play action. 10. 5-yard line, first and goal.
A lot of times he's out wide here. Really good job on 1st and 10. Using him to be able to work across. Good action. Ran the football, cut right back. Good job there of Cousins selling it. And then you slide him out there to the right. Tough for the defense to get all the way across the field and make that play. You know, a lot of times you see that tight end make that route for these offenses. This time, one of the more electrifying receivers out in space.
First and goal.
For JJ, 23 yards.
Play action.
Madison, the pass is
Caught. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Broke away from Mario Goodrich inside the 5-yard line. And so the Vikings, who had done absolutely nothing until that drive,
It's 6-3 Minnesota.
Watch the defensive end, Derek Barnett. Watch the backers react. Just because you run a little bit, just as Kevin O'Connell says, just be efficient. And when you're efficient running the football, you get players out of position on 1st and 10. Philly attacking, anticipating run, easy for him.
That was a damn play action play. Missed it.
Joseph just barely
Oh,
pushed that.
barely made it.
39 to go in the opening half.
10:39.
Minnesota Vikings.
Kirk Cousins touchdown.
I finally got a job. I'm a king of the land. 500 million people from every known species in the sea call this place home. But that doesn't mean they all like me. I'm gonna kill Aquaman and destroy everything he holds dear. I'm gonna murder his family and burn his kingdom to ash.
He must be stopped, or a global meltdown is brewing.
I think I have someone might be able to help us. You look rough. Scooter, brother. Do not call me brother. He means to end one life. I don't know what that. We can't leave our children in a world without hope.
The true king builds bridges.
True King builds bridges. Listen to Food Trader Online.
9 plays, 55 yards. 503.
Milligrams of caffeine, electrolytes, and zero sugar. Start fast with Fast Twitch, an energy drink from Gatorade.
Now let's take a look at tonight's Fast Start, powered by Fast Twitch Energy Drink.
I think this Minnesota defense is setting the edges, not giving up that big play of Jalen Hurts. Look at the different looks that Ryan Flores is coming up, creating confusion and some doubt in the communication up front for Philly's offensive line. This is just a misread by Jalen Hurts, and Minnesota able to capitalize on that to get that big turnover.
Greg Joseph kicks off. Philadelphia will start from the 25. An odd first quarter. Philadelphia had every opportunity.
Plays.
Yeah, bail him out after the 2 turnovers. That was big. And then Kirk Cousins, that crafty veteran, he, one of the things we saw with Kevin O'Connell in that last series, some tempo, different formations, different personnel groupings, bootlegs, really trying to do their best to try to slow down that Philadelphia defense. It really worked masterfully there on that drive.
From the 25-yard line. Big hole through the middle. Game second and 2. Dedicated.
Hey guys, right now I'm watching Quez Watkins behind the Eagles bench. He just got up to the quickest jog I've seen him with as he's been working out his right hamstring. He's got a heating patch that he's back there, but otherwise been stretching, and it does not look like he'll be back in this game anytime soon. On the other hand, we just saw cornerback Avante Maddox for the Eagles. That's a big straight room. They were looking at last year.
And the Vikings took advantage of it. The first down.
You see Swift get his hands on the football. And a back that just had so much potential in his 4th year. Coming over from Detroit. Really known early in his career as a guy that can be a change of pace back and catch the ball in the backfield. But watching him out at Georgia, you knew that he had plenty of ability to run the football.
From the 35.
From the 35. Good.
Here's the catch made by Swift.
I think it's worth talking right now about Jalen Hurts and just trying to, he told us yesterday in our production meeting, last year's over. We're trying to find a new identity. We have a new offensive coordinator, new play caller, a lot of the same bodies that were here last year, but it's a new year. It's a new team. We have to gel together. And right now, doesn't he feel just a little hesitant? Like he just doesn't quite seem to be playing in that comfortable, confident way he was a year ago.
Shotgun up the middle to the 41-yard line.
The Eagles gained 54 yards on that long pass to Devontae Smith. One play, 54 yards.
One play, 54 yards.
For the other 22 plays, they gained a total of 54 yards. Third and 3. Swift picks up the first.
And it feels like they're going back to this running game right now. And when they get Swift going, it's a good push here. You look at the overload there on that left side. They're just trying to get a big push, get behind the big fellas. Nice job by Landon Dickerson. Malata on the left side, opening that up. An easy first down. But and I think they're still trying to figure out what Brian Flores is throwing at them. But they got to hit some shots. You run the ball like this, you get the safeties down, you create some one-on-one chances, and you got the receivers to go downfield.
Again, they call his number. So the running game. So remember, Sanders, they let him go to Carolina. Gainwell, they thought might be the number 1 back. He could be. He started last week, but he had a rib injury, so that's why he's inactive tonight. Bring in Swift, bring in Rashad Penny, who looked so good so many times in Seattle, just couldn't stay healthy.
And now you got Boston Scott again. So you just, it's like a revolving door there, mixing in different players that they think all are capable.
Second and 7.
Second and 7. Up the middle. After 50 to the 45 of the Vikings. First down. Eagles.
5 years in the practice squad at 18. 6.
Oh. 7-3 Vikings for all you Viking fans out there. Got 2. Out the middle. From the 45 to the 42.
A team that's throwing a lot of gimmicks and a lot of different looks. You simplify things up front, you get out a hat on a hat, and you get a nice push. This is a veteran offensive line. Cam Jurgens is in. The only change that they had at right guard, but other than that, great communication. And get a drive like this one, it can open up your whole offense.
Good news for the Vikings. Josh Metellus is back in.
Shotgun, read option.
Hurst
gains the first down for 41. Yeah.
Talked about how they're keeping the edge, and this time the corner, Murphy, he's got to be able, instead of jumping inside there, he tries to use his speed against Goddard. He's got to get to the sideline, race Jalen Hurts to the boundary, cannot let him get around the corner, or he's going to pick up some big yards.
Second and a couple. Again.
Second and a couple. Got the first down.
That's 7 runs in a row. 18 and a half.
18 and a half.
Jason Kelsey, they brought that late blitz here from Ivan Pace. One Bearcat to another. He handles that and opens it up. A nice job opening up that right side. 7 straight runs.
Yeah. 10 plays on this drive. 9 runs, 1 pass. Swift back in there. He's working around that defense. Hurts. On his back foot. Things in the way. Good coverage.
Intention for A.J. Brown.
When Jalen Hurts checks, we're going to check. It's almost who has the chalk last kind of thing between Ryan Johnson, the offensive coordinator from Philadelphia, and Ryan Flores with his defense. At that time, that was a win for Flores and the Vikings. Good adjustment. Nothing Hurts could do after that check, trying to get the ball out quickly to the outside.
Yeah. Shotgun, looking to throw. Caught. Wide open, 25-20. 18-yard line.
Minnesota brings pressure, but then they sink. They don't want to give anything up over top for a touchdown, so they're willing to give some routes underneath. The problem is who you're allowing to catch the ball. In this case, it's
11-yard gain.
See how they just sink, drop in coverage? Jalen Hurts told us
To the 17-yard line they are. From the 17. Hand off to the 15. One pass, but one pass have been run. Wow. First and goal, Eagles. 11 runs, 1 pass. Second down and 3, Eagles, all the way down to the 1.
You know who's loving this if he's looking down from above or wherever? Woody Hayes. It's old school, right?
This is old school football.
No huddle here. Second down and goal.
Second down and goal to go.
Are they going to push him in? They do that all the time. And this time, the whistle sounds no play. They mark checking. They call the timeout. Before the snap.
Timeout, Minnesota. The first 30-second timeout. Please set the game clock to 2:46. 2:46, please.
In a league that's so pass dominant, it's all about the quarterbacks. And then you get a drive like this going. But why not? It's been successful. You get 15 plays, 12 on the ground.
And if you go back before this drive, they've been really struggling picking up and understanding where the pressure's coming from, trying to get Jalen Hurts going. He had to pick. They said, to heck with it. Ryan Johnson just says, we're going to pound him up front, dominate the line of scrimmage. They took it all the way down this entire field. They're about to punch it in right here.
You've taken almost 8 minutes off the clock.
Almost 8 minutes has gone by.
Second and goal.
Second and goal.
And they lined up to do that. Yeah. In there. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Eagles.
They've run that play a few times, haven't they?
I think you got to go back to your earlier days on Monday Night Football. The last time you saw a drive like that.
Yeah, for sure.
That's not something that you said in today's game you see at all. But I think they felt that they were opening some nice holes up for Swift. And of course, once they get to short yardage, so often they go to the sneak with the push from behind to get it in.
Yeah, the competition committee looked at that. It's an ugly play. It really is. They pushed the quarterback in. They thought about taking it out. They're going to look at it again next year if the moment it stays in. It is ugly. Except you're an Eagles fan. That's beautiful. Extra point is good. 2:44 to go.
2:44 to go.
Philadelphia retakes the lead.
Philly takes.
Instantly. DraftKings, you spoiling me now with these big payouts. Retired NFL smart guy Ryan.
Timeout. 2:04 left to go.
Just place your bet, and the bonus bets instantly appear in your account. Like magic. Like it's magic.
That's too much magic. It's too much magic.
Want to turn $5 into 200 instantly in bonus bets? Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app because life's more fun when you're in on the action. The crown is yours.
My new ringtone.
Travis, zip it. It's your ear, big guy. Let's get you ready.
With 16 grams of protein per can in chunky spicy chicken noodle soup that eats like a meal. Geico makes car insurance easy as plain names getting out of hand. Kentucky Double Rye 200, Imitation Crab, Zebra 60.
That's exactly the same as Near Left Turbo Tortilla Chip Flippy Poppy Extra Spicy Salsa Sweet 16.
You're thinking of diced onion 10, ground beef, ricotta, rigatoni, marinara, preheat the oven to 350, cool down, and serve.
That's not even a play. That's a big ziti recipe.
Baked ziti. Get a quote on Amazon before the next play. It's easy to Geico. It's ziti time. Let's go to lunch.
How'd you spend the off season?
Just hit the weights.
Try the new 4-point calzone pizza.
10-7 Eagles. Let's go, Eagles. Huh.
There's more football after the game. Watch your favorite sports documentaries and series in one app with one password. Stress-free streaming for every fan with Prime Video. Find your happy place. Looking down at William Penn City Hall, downtown Philadelphia.
Downtown
Football. You can't get any better than this. It's perfect. 67 degrees. I mean, everybody's always saying a great night for football. This is a great night for football.
67 degrees. We just saw a drive where all we did was run the football all the way down the field.
Light breeze. 10-7 in favor of the home club. And we go to Kitty.
Al, Jalen Carter entered this year's NFL Combine as the projected #1 overall pick, but then news broke that a warrant was out for his arrest. In January, Carter allegedly drove in a street race that resulted in another car crashing, killing his college teammate and a Georgia football staff member. Carter pleaded no contest to 2 misdemeanor charges of street racing and reckless driving. He received 12 months probation and still has 2 pending lawsuits against him. That helps explain why he dropped to the 9th pick and landed here in Philly.
Yeah, no question about it. Otherwise, you're right. Might have been #1. Certainly would have been picked before number 9. Meanwhile, the catch is made in the
Yeah.
game here for John Palmer. Came over from the Ravens as a free agent.
Continue to see different formations, continue to see legs, continue to see the ball off quickly. Really nice plan here with Kevin O'Connell, how to get away from that defensive line. You just saw Jalen Carter, so many talented players up front.
Handoff here. Anderson's going to fight his way to the 42-yard line. Clock ticking down to the 2-minute warning.
2 minutes remaining.
That 2-minute mark. And it's second down and 6.
Second and 6.
Philadelphia on this Thursday night with the Eagles on top, 10-7.
Introducing KFC's new hot and spicy wings. Spicy marinated and hand breaded. Hit it! Yeah, I got my wings! All right! At 8 for $4.99 and free delivery on Thursdays.
This is a cluster that happens when marketers group all their customers together. MailChimp uses real-time behavior data so you can personalize email for every customer. Turn customers into customers with Intuit MailChimp.
Okay, quick and easy weekend dinner. Let's go chicken nuggets.
Ham and cheese crescent rolls are as easy as Phil's roll bake. Is there enough for seconds?
Phil roll bake with Pillsbury.
Wow. Really, DraftKings? $1 million? You know, that's a lot of money just for picking players. You know how many jokes I got to tell to make $1 million? Probably like one. And then I think about it. But that's because I'm Kevin Hart. But for other people, it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money.
Want a free shot at scoring $1 million? Download the DraftKings app because life's more fun when you're in on the action. The crown is yours.
Man, people are going to have to work on their rich person land like this. Ah!
These used cars look the same, but Carfax can show how damage history affects the value.
Your damage has always been visible.
And twins, stop. Shop at the all-new Carfax.com. Identical twins.
Hey, get away! 10 years ago, we invented the Ring Video Doorbell for moments like these. And Ring security cameras for moments like these. With Ring, you're always home. Learn more at ring.com.
I know that you love football, but maybe too much? Not seeing it. Defense wins championships.
NFL fans, gear up and go big with Best Buy for the 2023 season. Pick sixes, one-handed catches, and diving touchdowns. The NFL is back with unbelievable moments. You can't make this stuff up. Up your game with a TCL Big Screen TV from Best Buy, the official home entertainment retailer of the NFL.
Coming into the half of our State Farm halftime show, Tony Gonzalez talking about the tight end. Eagles go back to the basics. Kelsey documentary. There is the gang. Carissa. Nobody can wrangle this group like Carissa. There she is, right in the middle. The dead mother.
Where would they be without?
Absolutely. Gone. Second down and 6, meanwhile. The 2-minute warning. Cousins throws and then caught a little short of the first down by Hawkinson.
Hawkinson having a nice night tonight, getting the matchups underneath. Remember, they got some backups. It is the safety and linebacker tonight. You're still up in defense. Hawkinson underneath has been tough for them to match up with.
3rd and 1. Cousins 10 of 12 for 88 yards. Most everything's been pretty short except that 124-yard in the Hawkinson. Crowd in full throat.
Crowd in full throat. Good one talk at 50.
To the 50-yard line. Forward progress stop there. Slade makes the stop.
1:10 remaining. No huddle. No huddle. Thanks to Hugh, John Coach, and Rising Lineup and fans of the Green Bay Packers are in the chat. So go check them out. Tom Shady Lane sent you. Hit them up with a like, subscribe, view.
you got Fletcher Cox, you got a lot of young players. You got John Sweat, but on the back end, right at the linebacker spot, Kobe Dean's expected to step in. He's out with a foot injury, so Nicholas Morrow is in. Zach Cunningham was signed as a linebacker. He's only been here 5 weeks. Got a lot of injuries on the back end. Mario Goodrich is in for Monte Maddox. You got a new defensive coordinator, Sean Stein. This is not the same team that played the Chiefs in the Super Bowl defensively.
And Reed Blankenship is out. He would have started.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the timeout is taken here with 52 seconds. That's a
Timeout, Minnesota. Last second of the half.
Let me be direct. You're watching football wrong. What do you call a guy in face paint that can't get the game? A clown.
Sorry, what was it again? No, just give me a second.
Amateurs.
Sorry, everybody.
DirecTV Sports Central gives you access to every game. So you never have to compromise on game day.
Was that necessary?
I was just illustrating a point.
Access NFL Sunday Ticket on us. Get a $400 reward card.
Okay.
Nothing scary about Energizer Ultimate Lithium, the #1 longest lasting AA battery.
I was told my small business
Stupid,
wouldn't
come
qualify
on.
for an ERC tax refund.
You should get a second opinion from Innovation Refunds at no upfront costs. Sometimes you need a second opinion. Good to go. Yeah, I think I'll go. Second opinion. All these walls gotta go. I'd love a second opinion.
No.
I'm gonna get a second opinion. With Innovation Refunds, there's no upfront cost to find out, so why not check like I did for my small business? Take the first step to see if your small business qualifies for the ERC.
Lost Medicaid or CHIP coverage? Healthcare.gov is here for you.
Where can we find a low-cost health plan?
What about a plan that covers doctor visits?
Emergency care? Prescriptions?
With the new law, 4 out of 5 customers can find a plan for $10 or less per month with financial help. Healthcare.gov is here for you. Enroll today for coverage starting the 1st of next month.
What's the website again?
Healthcare.gov.
Doing this timeout, I'm away from the camera.
Let's take a look at our next gen stats powered by AWS. Go back to that Eagles drive. Last time they had the football in all what they did. Got behind the big offensive line. Led by Jason Kelsey, 13 carries, 63 yards. And one quarterback run where Hurts got to the corner, but a lot of it was right in the middle with the backs rotating in. See Kelsey fired up there. That kind of run, you love that. And an 84% success rate, meaning they're able to stay on schedule and keep that offense going.
So Minnesota down to its final timeout, 52 seconds.
52 seconds. Minnesota down to the final timeout. Wide open first down. KJ Osborne made the catch.
Jefferson and Addison, forget about this guy.
Yeah, and Goodrich is in again for Maddox, and you're right. He gets caught up, concerned about that pass potentially to the inside. The rest of that Eagles defense is playing man. Osborne goes to the outside, and because it's a great read. As much as he wants to throw the ball to Jefferson, easy read, throw it to the flat, big yards for that first down, and in the field goal range.
Jefferson top of the screen, obviously Slay on him. A little bit of off coverage. Cousins going deep, left side, and that's incomplete. Intended for Jordan Addison, who was there in the long trip. Joey started his career, didn't wind up playing his final year at USC.
When you have so many players back on the side, and new defense coordinator telling us yesterday that my two alpha leaders are Reed Blankenship, the safety, and Kobe Dean. Both of them aren't out there. So he said, well, I can rely on Devontae Maddox. Well, now he's not out there. Bradbury's not out there. Those are all starters. So you're going up against an offense that would be pretty complex with different looks. So it affects the communication.
Cousins hanging in. Cousins deep. It's called in. And the ball comes out, but he is out of bounds as they drop at the half-yard line, being back at the half-yard line. Two officials now conferring one more time.
Half-yard line.
I wonder if that could potentially be a touchback. Him reaching for the pylon, that ball came out. Just depending on where they will determine where that ball is, that could easily be a touchback.
Here comes Martin. Terry McCauley, real quickly, what are you seeing here?
Now, it appears to me the ball goes over the pylon, which would put it out of bounds in the end zone.
Right.
It may not be definitive. We'll get some more looks at it here. They say it went outside the pylon. I don't see that. I think it's over the pylon, which should make this a touchback.
Well, it's going to be reviewed, and I think this may come back just because of what you said. You can see it pretty clearly that the ball is over the goal line. And it just has to get to the goal line. And it should be, as we surmise at this point, a touchback. We'll find that in a second.
Everyone in my family went on a carnival cruise. Maggie didn't come though, because she's a dog. Mom did things I've never seen her do. Dad was himself, and I met this girl who was pretty cool, I guess. Then I saw a bird. Hi.
Cool bird.
And Dad told us to put on sunscreen, and we had the best time together. Please don't tell my friends I said that.
Tourists. Tourists that turn into scientists. Tourists who will drive thousands of miles of remote coral reefs that can be analyzed by AI in real time. So researchers can identify bleaching events that are at risk and help life underwater flourish.
Where'd you want to serve? Oh, I didn't serve, but if your spouse, parent, or grandparent served in the military, you can join USAA.
Yeah, my grandpa did. So I'm already in, but I was talking about your serve.
Oh.
USAA for the military community.
New Balance, we got now.
The last battle's coming, and we're already losing it. Together we face the impossible. If our friends are in trouble, why would I ever stay here?
You have no conception of the power they wield.
We need to defeat the Dark One. We set him free.
You can't do this by yourself.
After review, the fumble went over the pylon,
All right, Terry, interesting point here. You have to have possession of the ball as it crosses the goal line in this situation.
For it to be a touchdown, certainly,
right.
But he clearly loses control before he gets to the goal line.
Right.
And it does indeed go over the pylon, as we just heard the referee announce, for a touchdown.
So whether he has it in his grasp or not, it doesn't matter. When the ball goes over the pylon and out of bounds at that point.
Yes, if he's lost control, it's a touchdown.
Which it is. And that costs our first and goal. And we thank Terrell Edmonds for making that play and breaking it up. So with 34
25 seconds after changing possession. Thank you.
play clock at 25, game clock at 34, as the Eagles take over at their own 20-yard line.
Think about these turnovers in this first half. Third one now. Two of them deep into Philadelphia territory would have been plays.
20-yard line. Shotgun. Up, I mean,
10-7. And Austin Scott, game 7.
Exactly what Kevin O'Connell did not want to see, right? I mean, last week, 3 turnovers, 3 in the first half. still had a chance to win that game late and get ready in a short week to come into Philadelphia. Biggest thing is, hey, listen, let's simplify. Let's take care of the football on the road. The punt return when they fumbled. This one, they had a chance to maybe get a touchdown. Just taking points off the board.
Sure, that's a killer there, too. I mean, you're reaching, stretching, trying to get it in.
Yeah.
And then of all things, it pops out of your grasp. And the next thing you know, instead of a first and goal, it's going to be a 3-point halftime lead, or maybe more because they just took a timeout.
Yeah.
So second down
Coach.
and 3.
Second and 3 from the 28-yard line. Nope. Up the middle. 45-yard line. Touchdown, 21 seconds.
That's a gain of 18 yards. Philadelphia takes a timeout. They got 21 seconds.
21 seconds
field goal
remaining.
range. And we'll be back in 30 seconds.
We'll stay here for 30 seconds.
Kirk, for years, we've seen quarterbacks lick their fingers to get a better grip on the ball. But you're here today to tell us that's not true?
Never has been. And it's time people knew the real reason.
Tell us.
We don't do it for better grip on the ball. It's because of KFC.
What?
A little extra flavor makes the wide receivers work harder for the ball. His finger looking good. It's our secret weapon. Perfect spiral of flavor.
So this is why they call you KFC.
You like that?
Cooking, living good. Ha!
Philly still with a timeout at the 45-yard line. A first down with 21 seconds.
I'm with you. I think they were ready. They were content to just kind of kill the clock, and they popped off 2 big runs, and now they're taking field goal.
Right.
Shotgun.
Yard gain, and you're in business, especially with Elliott. Hurts, meanwhile, just looking for the sideline. He's out of bounds with 12 seconds.
Looking for the sideline. You didn't have nobody open.
25 ground yards for Philadelphia in the first half.
Averaging 5 yards a carry. They can't get the passing game going, can't find that rhythm, despite having Jalen Hurts and these receivers, but definitely are controlling that line of scrimmage these last 2 series. Let's see what they do here. That play took a lot of time off the clock.
Hurts is 9 out of 12 for 84 yards, 54 of those on one play.
54 of those on one play.
Second and 6.
Second and 6.
Again,
Rush 3. Caught to the 50-yard line, out of bounds. 7 seconds. From about midfield.
Nothing downfield, especially on the edges. Brian Flores dropping, willing to concede and give up those short underneath throws. Playing a ton of zone again tonight. Keeping eyes on the ball, the threat, the quarterback taking off and running.
Can they run a 12, 13-yard out in 7 seconds and maybe set up a 60-yard field goal? Let's see what he does here. Empty. Forget about
Calls
it.
his number.
Just going to add the stats for the first half. So they wind up with 133 rushing yards. And they take another timeout. Now they may bring Elliott in for a long field goal.
They bring Elliott in for a long field goal.
61 yards. They're going to mark it in his own 49-yard line. He can do it.
Yeah, I watched it down there watching him in pregame. He definitely has the leg.
Made a 24, missed a 55. 61-yard field goal attempt.
He was a rookie back in 2017. So the next gen stats tell us he's got about a 1 in 7 chance of making this. That's 16%. That's according to our next gen stats powered by AWS. And Minnesota takes his final timeout. It's like an NBA game now.
Did you see when Jefferson reached for that and he couldn't quite do it? They had the ruling and they reversed it. First thing he did, pat himself on the chest and say, that one's on me. I think that tells you a lot about the maturity. 4th year. Instead of arguing or debating things with the official. He just kind of said, I'm going to own that one. Just frustrated with himself.
Sure. You can have the presence of mind, but on a play like that, you blame him. 61-yarder, it's on its way, and it is
God! Holy shit! Unbelievable!
Elliott, couple of field goals here in the half. That one from 61, so they run, so it's a 61-yarder. They take a 6-point lead.
Holy, I thought I saw everything in football. I gotta tell somebody about this.
Coming up after the break, State Farm halftime show with Carissa and the gang.
There are so many incredible stories of women in sports that need to be told. That's why I'm excited to be part of State Farm's Ensuring Coverage initiative, elevating visibility of amazing women in the world of sports. Football, as we all know, is a very well-marketed sport, right? Of course, you've got these incredible brands like State Farm investing more money in women's sports. What kind of growth potential do you think there is?
The sky's the limit. I mean, when you have all these amazing, women and stories are untold and haven't been tapped into, like, you can really go wherever with it.
Anyone who picks up the women's game and really invests is going to win.
For me, I see a world where it's not, you did this because you're a woman. Like when I did Jail and Still, there was a lot of tweets that said, oh, this is the biggest deal negotiated by a woman in history. And honestly, it was the biggest deal negotiated by anyone in football history. It's like, no, put me toe-to-toe with a man and I'll stand 10 toes down every time.
I love that. That's amazing. That's so good. You started back in 2019. What progress have you seen in the investments in women's sports?
I think the game has always been, really, really good, but I think now people are seeing it and now people are wanting to put money in it. And I always say, like, just bring a friend that has never been to a game and just let them try it and see how they like it. And I've actually never met one person who came to a game and didn't enjoy it.
Same with flag football. I have top level of athletes at the college level. They're in student loan debt because right now they can't go to a big school to get a scholarship to play football, which will change, I hope.
It's a competitive industry, but how do you also help foster and grow those female relationships in the business?
When it comes to representing players, I'm happy to give out the blueprint because to me, your secret sauce, no matter what instructions I give you, my sauce is going to taste different, right? Yeah. I'm really big on trying to support other women coming up and just giving them the knowledge, and it's up to them to put the work in.
On game day, you see our strength, but every day, we see yours. When there's nothing left to give, you push on, so we ride with you.
Time after time, you show up strong.
We're always here to support you.
The Toronto game
No matter the battle you face.
is 42 Texas, bottom of 7. Holy crap.
And guess what? The Eagles finally started doing that on that touchdown drive. 13 of the 16 plays were run plays. They got more yards on the ground in the first half than they did all of last game. Expect to see more of the same in the second half.
100%. And I wonder, where Rashad Penny is. It seems like the perfect situation. But I'll take a steady dose of Swift and Scott. Swift, dynamic runner. They're running through the teeth of this defense. They want to run cover 2, run it through the teeth of the defense. Run it until they stop it. They're averaging 5 yards a carry. They can't stop you. And then when you get in a goal situation, here's your touch push. There you go, touchdown. This is easy work. No need to go away from that.
Yeah, I think Brian Flores is doing a great job. What he's doing, soft zone. He's playing soft zone, rally to the football. He's okay for this defense that die a slow death. Because you're going to get a turnover, you're going to get a holding penalty behind the chains. But here's this other wrinkle.
He's showing cover zero, right? Showing cover zero out to Tampa 2 or some form of it. Jalen's got to be able to see that, recognize it, and not do this. Wonderful play, but then it's difficult because you have to be ready for zero. Here it comes here, gets confused. He's going to throw the ball away. He's doing a good job at giving the same look. Playing zero are getting soft and playing that zone.
All right, let's take a look now at the highlight bundle presented by State Farm. So, Tony, what did you see from TJ Hawkinson that you liked in the first half?
Well, he's been a big bright spot. Anytime you have Justin Jefferson on your team, you know he's going to get a lot of attention. So that's going to create a lot of matchups. Look at this move right here. Shakes him up. Out of his feet right there and makes a big play on him and scores the touchdown. But this is what they have to do. The Vikings offense roll the football.
Yeah.
That the Philadelphia Eagles have going for right now.
Thankful.
No, they cannot. And I'm telling you what, I'm excited. 13 runs in the drive for the O-line. I love it. But I also love what this D-line's doing for the Eagles because they're setting the tone up front. They've been able to be living in the Vikings backfield all night in this first half. You want to talk about dominating at the line of scrimmage, you watch this young group. They're in good hands. Right here, you see Sweat, instant penetration to the quarterback, hitting him on his throw. Jordan Davis is going to take the center right here, throw him into the tight end, coming across, into the tailback, into the quarterback. That's called penetration, folks. And then Jalen Carter showing why he is going to be a superstar. Tony, you talked about him pregame. This dude, this guy's the one. They're trying to write that. That guy is a baller.
So the Eagles running the ball like they want to do. So what do we know that does?
You okay up there? Hold like one.
Vikings offense off the field. For Jalen Hurts, yes, we're running the ball well, but what do you want to see from him specifically, Vince?
Well, this is what we talked about coming into the game. There's not a great rhythm with him in the play call when they drop it back to pass. So he's going to have to continue to make those short plays. But cover zero, when it comes, take advantage. That's your time to put it downfield to your playmaker.
Oh, and guess what? Your run game works, so safety drop down, then you got those looks outside. All right, we talked about the push in the pregame, as Whit alluded to there. And you guys even demonstrated it, which was not getting all the Eagles broke it out at the end of that long drive and got Jalen Hurts into the end zone. One more time right after this.
Being an NFL fan is the greatest. Unless your home team doesn't match your hometown. It's hard for dolphins to survive in the desert. And eagles don't tend to nest with giants. But with NFL Sunday Ticket on YouTube, you can watch your favorite teams out of market Sunday games. So no matter where you live, it'll feel a little more like home. At least on Sundays. NFL Sunday Ticket, only on YouTube and YouTube TV. Last chance to save $50.
This is not the first all-electric car. That's because no BMW sees the road until it's reached the standard.
Yeah, right. Like the last left side is going to tell us what to do.
Unparalleled performance and precision handling made possible by electric engineering. But isn't that what
Anybody knows what the hell I'm talking about, then you know what my point is.
Consumer Reports Best Brand for 2023.
At least I'm trying to.
I used to believe in the one. And then I realized there's plenty of savings in the sea. Amazon has daily deals that shake your soul. Well, I'll go check on those tips.
We are back in Philadelphia where the Eagles leading this one 13-7 at the half. Last year, a documentary crew followed Jason Kelsey to capture what he thought would be his final NFL season. Instead, the cameras got exclusive access into the lives of the Kelsey brothers. Here's a quick look.
In high school, I really thought that I was good enough to try to go Division I football and play with the top competition. Especially seeing other guys I knew that got scholarships, that competitively you're like, I'm better than that guy.
He was a guy in high school just always trying to solidify himself and prove to everyone that he is worth the scholarship.
You give some work in? What are we going on? All right. On the clock?
The idea that you're going to work as hard as you've always worked and everything will work out. Then, the massive letdown middle of his senior season when we got nothing.
I didn't get a scholarship. It was very much something that I took very personal.
And my words to him basically were, if you want to play football at that level, you'll get there. Because it may not be as easy as it was for other people.
Kelsey, an Amazon original documentary full of never-before-seen moments over the years and throughout the season. It's on Prime tonight, right after TNF Nightcap.
And I tell you what, team, this Kelsey documentary is unbelievable. There's passion, there's happiness, there's laughter, there's everything. Travis, Jason, they got a great podcast. They're superstars. Kylie Kelsey, she's the star. I mean, quickly, she's going to have her own show very soon.
I love it. In pregame, we talked about Kirk Cousins needing to find TJ Hawkinson. And Tony, as you outlined, he did just that for a 5-yard touchdown to get Minnesota on the board. Thanks for watching the State Farm Halftime Show. The second half is next.
Right now on FanDuel, new customers bet $5 and get $200 in bonus bets guaranteed.
Waiting for commercial to come back. Start a second. Coming up.
Ticket from YouTube TV. So you can live bet all game long. Get all your high fives in now before football Sundays become Sundays.
Bet $5 get $200 in bonus bets and get $100 off NFL Sunday ticket from YouTube TV. FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook.
It's a most wonderful time.
Non-drowsy Claritin knocks out symptoms from over 200 allergens without knocking you out. Feel the clarity and make today the most wonderful time of the year. Live Claritin Clear.
Hey, babe.
I thought you were making dinner. It's Tuesday.
Better communication? Maybe tomorrow. Tonight, Panera. Solving crunch time and dinner with one easy swipe. That's big. Panera. $0 delivery fee for a limited time.
This broadcast is copyrighted by NFL Productions for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast, or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the consent of NFL Productions is prohibited.
Week 2 of the NFL season continues Sunday on CBS and Fox, followed by Sunday Night Football in New England as the Dolphins face the Patriots on NBC. And Week 2 concludes Monday night with Saints Panthers on ESPN and Browns Steelers on ABC. Stream games live on your mobile device with NFL Plus.
Crime Stories Now is presented by Verizon.
All right, short week. Great challenge on the road against a really good football team.
Just moving forward and continue to strive to be the best team we can be. It's very hostile place. There's a lot of crowd and noise going on.
It's that Jefferson Slay matchup.
He's an amazing player, man.
He's always going to be a great guy.
That's the matchup we all want to see. Right off the bat, 2 turnovers. And again, the ball is out. Philadelphia ball. The pass is caught. Hawkinson bangs his way into the end zone. Yeah, touchdown. Veterans Stadium in Philadelphia. Start of the third quarter. The Prime Stories. 13-7 is the score with the Eagles on top 6 first half turnovers in the first 2 games this season. For the Vikings, last team that many were the 2005 Vikings. 18 years ago. 13 rushing plays on the Eagles' only touchdown drive, the most since 2017 for Philadelphia against the Giants in one drive. There are the numbers for the quarterbacks. For Hurts, it's interesting. 10 of 13 for 84, 54 of them.
Jalen Hurts, 10 for 13.
Total on the other 12 attempts.
Yeah, clearly Philadelphia is still trying to find that identity and that rhythm in the passing game.
Oh, yeah, that too. God damn it.
Kelsey and a rotation of backs to be physical with the line of scrimmage. That's been their adjustment.
Eagles are going to be kicking it off to the Minnesota Vikings. Here we go. Boom! That's 61-yard touchback. This drive will start at the 25-yard line.
In the first half, first it was the Vikings defense that adjusted, and in the end, the Philadelphia Eagles offense figured out how to run that ball all the way down the field. Now Nick Sirianni said, "Hey, our guys worked their butts off to get turnovers. They're relentless getting to the ball," but he did acknowledge that the Vikings put themselves in some difficult situations, and that's what Kevin O'Connell said, which is crazy about that first half. He said, "Yeah, Minnesota controlled all of those moments. The those self-inflicted wounds. He said we have got to clean it up. But now he wants his defense to go create and get the ball themselves.
All right, Kaylee, we played the first half last week. They began on the ground here.
Nothing doing here for the Vikings.
I think especially sometimes we overlook that aspect of the game. And if you're an Eagles fan, these first couple of weeks, you got to be pretty happy with what you've seen. Elliott, of course, week 1 against the Pats, 4-4. You had great punting. Week 2, we've seen that forced fumble on the punt, the 61-yard punt for a field goal.
Sack, fumble, going the other way at the 5-yard, no, 9-yard line. Go the Eagles, and I dropped something. Okay, yeah.
So Christian Darrisaw is trying his best to fight through an injury at the left side, and he's going up against Josh Sweat, who's got a lot of speed off the edge. Good job there. Actually, Uda, who is in for Darrisaw, just not
keep it up, Vikings.
Just too much speed, good hands there, and then closes fast with that club over the shoulder to knock the ball loose for Cox to jump on top of it.
First and goal for the Vikings.
They are so deep and so good along the defensive front. 4 turnovers, 7 on the season. First and goal.
7 turnovers for this game. Touchdown. Half-yard line. Second and goal. Second and goal. Second and goal. Yeah.
He's a little short. Here we go. The push.
The push. Jalen Hurts, second touchdown. You know it's coming. Make that 20-0, 7.
Getting enough of a push by themselves. It's not as if they need Swift to push Jalen Hurts from behind. That offensive line is having a night.
So the turnover, costly. Elliott for the extra point.
High snap, up and good. 20-7. Oh. I'm going to be happy when the Vikings lose.
You got the email too? Guess we're all going in. We knew it was coming, right?
I'll be there in 30 minutes. Schedule that for 4 o'clock.
I'll see you there. Please.
There's a 38-minute slowdown ahead.
Thank you.
Rerouting.
Lastly, safety and tech features to elevate your commute. The all-new Hyundai Kona.
You're listening to the home of the Buffalo Bills. It's a beautiful day for football and a beautiful day for a Bills victory. Now forward, 47 yards. 8 seconds left. You wait.
You married me.
There's a snap. Kick is out.
Go Bills.
We got Williams.
terrific.
Let's get to work. Yes, Taylor.
I thought this was a dress rehearsal.
Dress rehearsal? Big Kirko wakes up dripping like this.
Kurt. I like it, Kirko. You like that? Big Kirko. I'm loving it.
I ain't gonna even say what the hell that commercial was.
20-7 is the score. Philadelphia on top, trying to get to 2-0. Minnesota coming off that loss, trying to avoid going to 0-2. Vikings have the Chargers at home next week. Philadelphia goes down to Tampa Bay.
Touchback, 25 yard line.
Justin Jefferson against Darius Slay. On the first play of the game, Steve Crosser, gives it a chance to be able to pick up that first down. You see it adjust the years today. So locked in. This is such a good job of such a smart game. So I got a feeling now that Minnesota's down 13. You're going to see more of that matchup than we've seen up to this point.
You can only hope. Top of the screen.
Play action. Loss a 2. 25-4.
Last year in Tennessee, before that with Houston.
Watch the offensive line in the interior. I feel like they gave this away to allow Cunningham to read that. Play really never quite had a chance because reading those
Cunningham, yeah. You're going to need more than a Cunningham, Vikings. Loss of 5. Slings it out to the 19-yard line. 1 yard gain. Third down and
This is called reverting to the mean right now.
third and 15. Third and 15. Third and 15. Let's go, Eagles. Fly, Eagles, fly. Hammer down, Eagles. Hammer down. Cousins. Incomplete. Madison, the intended receiver. Don't touch that die. Well, if you're a Viking fan, a 20-7 score. Well, if you're an Eagles fan, that's good. If you're a Vikings fan, yeah, that's not so good. But if you don't like the Vikings, then you're in the same boat as I am. Brian Wright putting it skyward. Fair catch attempt. 31-yard line. Eagles.
Talking about those one-possession games last season. Perfect mark. 0-1 in postseason. They lost to the Giants, though, in the wild card game. Won at least 8 one-possession games in a season, most in the history of the National Football League. And of course, the next season, we're talking about reverting to the mean. I mean, you're not going to go. First of all, they can't go 11-0 because they already lost the game.
Yeah,
and one-possession game to Tampa Bay last week.
And the thing is, coming into the fourth quarter, what do you have? 8 comebacks between the first quarter and overtime.
He did.
Shotgun for Hurts. Scrambling out of the pocket. 32-yard line. Gain of 1 by Jordan Hicks.
Ryan Flores dropping 5 defensive backs, determined not to give the big plays up to Devontae Smith and A.J. Brown and even Goddard. Again, you're going to either check it down or you're going to have to run the football and scramble and create for Jalen Hurts. So as much as they want to try to attack downfield, I think they're going to have to hit some crossers over the middle. Middle of the field, behind those linebackers is open, but nothing right now vertically.
Shotgun up the middle. 35-yard line. 14 times.
You're watching him, Philadelphia fan, and you've watched him in Detroit. A lot of times he's catching the ball in the backfield. What you're seeing
And the Swift has carried the football.
Even on that run, themselves a chance here on 3rd and 4. That play looked like there was not much push. But instead of panicking and just powering through there, he waited patiently, cut back, and found some positive yards.
3rd down and 4. Here comes pressure. Wide open. 20, 10. Touchdown, Eagles. 3 plays. Devontae Smith. Touchdown. 26-7. PAT pending. That's the home run ball that the Vikings were afraid of. And he walks in with the football. 26. To make that 27-7. Eagles. Jacob.
3rd quarter, the Philadelphia Eagles on top, 27-7.
It's your journey. Own every mile in the Hyundai Tucson with America's best warranty. Now, get 2.99% APR for 60 months, or up to $1,500 total savings on the Tucson. See your local Hyundai dealer today.
Sideways new beast is the biggest.
I looked at it, folks.
I'm going, oh shit,
here it goes again.
This stuff is not messing around.
So like, what the hell are we doing?
Come on, Justin. You just gotta sub.
One of those secret ingredients running my business? Girl, being all over, all at once, all the time. But my old network wasn't cutting it. That's not good for baby, for judging, or writing. So I switched to Verizon. The network businesses rely on. With Verizon Business Unlimited, I get 5G, truly unlimited data, and unlimited hotspot data. So no matter what, I'm running this kitchen.
Make the switch. It's your business. It's your Verizon.
This is Fast Twitch, an energy drink from Gatorade. 200 milligrams of caffeine, electrolytes, and 0 sugar. Start fast with Fast Twitch, an energy drink from Gatorade.
If you could live anywhere, where would it be? What would it be like? Open up a world of possibilities when you sell your home and make those dreams real. At ColdwellBanker.com, you can get an instant estimate on your home, compare cost of living city by city, and learn more about our revolutionary seller's assurance program. So it really is true. Your dreams don't have to be just dreams. At ColdwellBanker.com.
How's the week been for Devontae Smith? So his girlfriend gives birth to a baby daughter Saturday morning. He scores a touchdown, does the Rock the Baby celebration at New England, and scores 2 touchdowns tonight on 63 and 54-yard catches. The 63-yarder was the TD 54, only took him to the 10, the 2 longest catches of his career. Meanwhile, now available only on Prime Video, Kelsey, a look at Jason Kelsey's epic play 22 season culminating in a Super Bowl showdown with his brother Travis. They go for Kelsey tonight, right after TNF night.
I was with Devontae Smith in Tuscaloosa this summer. He was back in town. We just happened to be down there together. I was just talking about his career and what he's doing now in the NFL. He said, man, I can't believe how hard it is to score touchdowns. You know, in college it was pretty easy. He said he and AJ go back and forth and talk about how tough it is. So he gets 2 tonight.
3 on the season. Here's Ty Chandler. Let's go to Kaylee.
Well, Al, AJ's got 2 kids of his own. He's already given Devontae some fatherly advice. He told him, sleep when baby girl sleeps. You know, Devontae is known as the guy who turns the lights on in the Eagles facility. He's there so early every morning. AJ said, yeah, we'll see if that continues.
Yeah, we talked about it before. I mean, as a tandem, it's about as good as it gets, as a 1-2 punch. Cousins fires, that's caught at the first down for progress to Justin Jefferson, who rolls in his 6th catch of the night for 69 yards.
And there's that matchup again with Darius Slay, giving him some soft coverage. Of course, with this lead, he's comfortable in doing that. Just doesn't want to allow him to get back. You know, like Kirk Cousins, it looked like he was looking out to C.J. Ham, but a flat came off of that and found the matchup that he wanted.
Pressure, look at it as he throws it away. Gets it away anyway to Josh Oliver for no gain. That's not Nicholas Morrow came flying through.
Good, well-timed blitz here, and it affects the timing. Again, Morrow in for Dean, and he comes free. Offensive line move to their left, beat up that right side. And Morrow very close to getting to Cousins. Cousins, that experience, was smart enough to get that ball out of his hands.
Cousins fires. And Jefferson can't handle it. Broke it up. Big number 2, Darius Slay, with a pick 6 last Sunday at Foxborough, 3rd down and 10.
Yeah, he was frustrated right when he came up. But this time Slay gets up a lot tighter. You can see right at the break he grabbed on to the jersey. That's the call that I think he wanted. Terry, you agree with that? It looked like a hold there, didn't it?
It did. He clearly grabbed the jersey and restricted him. Should have been defensive holding.
Nothing on the right. For the Minnesota Vikings tonight, down by 20. Crowd roaring again. 3rd and 10. Pressure on Cousins. Steps up. Throws deep downfield. And that's the rookie Anderson for the touchdown. Turned Joe around. Just Joe covering on the play. And for the 2nd game in a row, Anderson is in for a score.
This is the experience of Cousins. He's looking left the entire way. Wants to be able to throw, and then you get a one-on-one matchup here. But watch Kirk Cousins. Look at his eyes. He's looking here. And in fact, at the very last moment after he steps up, he moves his safety there, and then he sees the one-on-one matchup. Kevin O'Connell went out in this draft, and he said, we need to find a guy that can win one-on-one. And they found Addison as the guy opposite of Jefferson.
That was textbook.
Oh, beautiful.
Great description of that. The kick is good by Joseph. So Minnesota trying to hang in there. 27-14, 9 minutes to go in the 3rd.
About to be a party in here. Betting GM's got all the sports betting in one place. And it's live, baby. We're placing money lines in real time. We got second half spreads and third set winners as they overs hitting in extra innings. Live is where the action is at. Look at these people are rolling. There it is.
Live is finding what to watch pure chaos. It's a mess of apps and passwords. So frustrating. But there is a place with less stress, where it's easy to find the entertainment you love.
I'm all ears.
It's where you can find everything, included with Prime.
Everything.
Add manage your favorite subscriptions.
I love it.
Well, that's cool.
Find in-theater movies to rent or buy at home.
You should stop by.
One app, one password. Prime Video. Find your happy place.
Time now for tonight's journey, being brought to you by Hyundai. Vikings 4 turnovers, 7-2 games, second straight with 3 in the first half. Eagles out rushing the Vikings right now 146-10. And Justin Jefferson in the first half under 5,000 receiving yards in his 52nd game time for the best of all time over that time frame. Rashad Penny now drops back deep. Joseph to kick off. 13-point game after the 62-yard touchdown on a 3rd down and 10.
That's exactly what Minnesota obviously needed. It was a big play. And again, you got to give Kirk Cousins a lot of credit for not panicking, not losing his cool. He knows that there's still a long way to go, and they're able to climb back into this game. Their defense has been playing well. One of the few times we saw man-to-man coverage, Jalen Hurts made him pay for it with that big throw to Devontae Smith. So see what Brian Flores adjusts back to now defensively.
Hurts 11 of 14 for 147, and those 2 bombs to Smith. Most of it. This time the pass is caught. Gain of 9. Dallas Goddard. Down to Kaylee we go.
Hey, right tackle Lane Johnson is on the field, but he was just doing some release work on his left groin. Remember, he had issues with it last year and actually missed some time because of it. The Eagles are without running back Boston Scott right now after all that success on the ground. He's being evaluated in concussion protocol. We've learned Quez Watkins, the receiver, is out. And on defense, Avonte Maddox, he's out as well.
That's why with Scott out, that's why we saw Rashad Penny there. Seahawks. And the kick return, meanwhile, Swift breaks one. And a nice time to play a longer game there by Cameron Bynum. And your flag is down.
Yeah, I think the left guard landed Dickerson on a hold there.
Holding. Offense number 69. 10-yard penalty. We played second down.
The few mistakes we've seen by this offensive line, left guard here just locks up Dean Lowry. Anytime you see a ball bounce, defender trying to work out, grab onto that jersey, good call by the official. This is what Philadelphia dealt with last week. You know, just making some mistakes, getting behind the sticks. Great look at Jeff Stoutland, the run game coordinator, the top offensive line coaches in the entire country, with the college games here in the NFL.
Second down and 11, the ball at the 23-yard line. Rush only 3.
Second and 11.
Outside there by Byron Murphy. So 3rd down and 6 coming up. Clock under 8 minutes to go in the 3rd.
Cousins says, just give me the football back. We want to get within a possession, have a chance again to keep that magic going from last year, those 4th-quarter comebacks that he had. One thing you have to say about that is you do it that often, you do believe that you can do it.
Now 33-0, you believe in anything.
Ball start. Offense number 0. 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
Swift over anxious.
Trying to sell it anyway. Lost his balance. He jumps and then he acts like he meant to do it. Watch your point. No, blitz.
Hey, the Eagles win this thing, or something person in a Disney community is going to go nuts. 27-14 Eagles over the Vikings.
Minnesota capitalizing on a few miscues there by Philadelphia with that holding call, the false start. Philadelphia goes backwards, and the Vikings do their job defensively, get off the field and get Kirk Cousins the ball back. Now down 13.
Brandon Powell, former Ram,
Hang on, folks. I gotta type something in there.
his own 30. Aaron Sibus sends it his way on an angle, lets it bounce, and an Eagle is the first to touch it, so it'll be down at that spot. 6:19 remaining now in the third quarter. Beginning of week 2 of the 2023 NFL season. Philly up 27-14.
Ever since we started looking for a better cashback credit card.
Options have been coming out of the woodwork.
Exactly.
And their wallet, we can help you make the smartest decision by comparing top cards. That way you get cash back on the things you care about most.
Oh, that one has cashback on dining out.
Well, that's great because our table is... we don't have a table.
Where's our daughter? Hi, Mom.
NerdWallet, the smartest decision for all your financial decisions.
When my doctor gave me Breasttree for my COPD, things changed for me. Breasttree gave me...
I just had to type something in a different chat. So, yeah.
For some breathing problems. It is not for asthma. Tell your doctor if you have a heart condition or high blood pressure before taking it. Don't take Breasttree more than prescribed. It may increase your risk of thrush, pneumonia, and osteoporosis. Call your doctor if worsened breathing, chest pain, mouth or tongue swelling, problems urinating, vision changes, or eye pain occur.
Ask your doctor about Breasttree.
Welcome, class. You guys know the theme of the book? The theme is the NFL on CBS streams live on Paramount Plus.
That's not the theme of the book.
Josh.
Hi, class. That's Josh Allen. What Tony meant to say was the NFL on CBS streams live on Paramount Plus.
That's exactly what he just said.
I know this has to do with English lit.
Because the NFL on CBS streaming live on Paramount Plus is lit.
Feels good to make a difference, Tony.
What now?
Team breaks down all of the key plays, and we'll hear from the players who played.
It's going to be a fun take to watch this year.
On TNF Nightcap, presented by Allstate.
TNF.
The game's biggest stars sit down at our desk to celebrate their victory.
I want to go out there and win, and I don't care how it looks.
That's tonight, right after the game, only on Prime.
Ah.
Next matchup, a week from tonight in Santa Clara, it's the Giants and the 49ers on
The Giants and the Niners. The Giants and the Niners. A week from tonight, I believe.
All things considered up front for Minnesota. They've had an uphill
27-14 fourth quarter. 8:03 remaining.
fix these play calls up.
Kirk Cousins. Play action. Rolling from 35. Caught. It'll be short of first down. 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6.
They have gotten the Eagles on their heels. It's been a mix of change of tempo, moving Cousins around, anything to slow down that front. 3rd and 4.
Cousins hangs in the pocket. The pass is incomplete. The coverage is great. That was Jefferson over the middle, and he was covered by the linebacker, Zach Cunningham.
Now it looked like Fletcher Cox may have got his hand potentially on his shoulder as he releases the ball. I know he got it right there. It looks like he got a good push on it. Coverage was hit more than anybody. That may have affected that. I'll tell you, great coverage there by linebacker Cunningham.
Right. We talk about getting a linebacker on Jefferson. You want to take advantage of him. You can. Ryan Wright.
Ryan Wright punts it away.
He's going to let it bounce. And so will the Vikings. All the way to the 8-yard line.
All the way down to the 8-yard line.
Devontae Smith has had a couple chances to get
Yeah.
Great play. This is where he got man-to-man. Just went right by Evans. And that's where Jalen Burks got pressure. You can see that was a nice 70-yarder, but he gets one-on-one as good as anybody, creating those favorable matchups and getting the separation.
57-yard kick. Spot the ball at the 7-yard line. From the middle. Looking to swing out to the 11-yard line. Gain of 4. That run game continues for Swift. Heavy workload tonight. 15 carries, 77 yards.
Impressive to just watch him tonight. You know, it's one thing. The way Gainwell played last week, you think he's going to become the guy. I think many people thought that Swift would come in and have a role, but many wondered what it would be with Gainwell being out. They've asked him to carry the load, and he's had a heck of a night with that offensive line paving the way.
Takes it again. Breaks tackles to the 20-yard line. He goes tackled there by Cameron behind him. With a block by Jordan Malata, the left tackle, first down.
And Malata, the left tackle, 68, 89, a good kick out. Jack Stoll. See, it puts a lot of pressure on these safeties. Look at that hole. Look at that hole. The safety's collapsing down in a hurry, which they've been doing against this run game, but he has such good balance, physical lower half, able to stay off and bounce off those safeties.
From the 20. Tight throws. Caught. And again, only a short game. This time it is Goddard again making the catch. And for him, they scored 6 tonight, but for only 21 total yards.
Yeah. Quiet night. It's been more really about this running game, and you can't blame them.
I mean, for a league which is about 60-40 pass run, the ratio there, Phillies run the ball 32 times and thrown it only 20. 2nd and 5. Run number 33. Effective again. First down. Tackle up the 36-yard line. DeAndre Swift.
But again, I think you go to what's working, right? On that night. Some nights it's throwing the football. Other nights it's the offensive line controlling things. These are big holes that he's running through. You're asking linebackers and, again, safeties to come down and make plays. And this guy's 5'9", 215 pounds. It gives you an idea of the low center of gravity that he has.
Again, he's over 100. Close to a first. And his 18th carry of the night. His longest gain is only 12 yards, but he's picked up 106 total yards.
But watch this offensive line led by Kelsey climb up to the 2nd level. Help out, get up to that linebacker. Again, that's two UC Bearcats going head-to-head. But the holes continue to open up. And as you wear down this defense, you get into the 4th quarter, those holes seem to be getting bigger and bigger. Minnesota getting tired on that defensive line.
Sooner or later, you knew we were going to see Rashad Penny. And then sooner, there he is in the backfield. 2nd and 1. First carry is an eagle. Takes it across the 50 for a first down. Tackled by Base Jr. Under 2 minutes to go now in the 3rd.
And they don't have to do this with this lead up 13. But if you're a safety and these holes are opening up, what are you doing? You're getting downhill in a hurry because you got to be there for run support. If this game were closer, it'd be a perfect time for Brian Johnson to put the ball into the belly of the back, pull it out, and create a
ball on the 49.
The outside, but you could hit a home run to either Devontae Smith or A.J. Brown. Because those safeties right now are
Minute 27.
to get downhill.
Under the 2-minute warning. No. 3rd quarter. Duh.
Penny could stay healthy. We've seen him have some big games with the Seattle Seahawks. But the problem is he's just all thin.
Go back to 21. Just a couple of years ago, he led the entire NFL yards per carry, over 6 yards a carry. And you're right, and it's been more about just trying to stay healthy and be that back that we all know he can be. His sixth year now at San Diego State.
2nd and 5.
75. You need 45.
Again.
2-yard gain from the 45 to 40. No. 1-yard gain to 44. 3rd and 3.
Resumption play. Meantime, the Eagles at least knowing the lineup for it. Maybe to try to draw them outside, maybe to run a play. 3rd down and 3. Oh, they were able to do that. It's exactly what they pulled off. Harrison Phillips came across the line.
Offsides. Harrison Phillips.
Yeah, they were ready to let the clock run down.
You called it out. Just trying to draw them off. It worked.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense, number 97. Under penalty. Result for the first down.
You know, when you over-dramatize coming up to the line in a situation like that, everybody's kind of moving around a little bit.
Yeah.
And sure enough, something's coming. You're right. That is the first Vikings penalty of the night.
First Vikings penalty.
Take us to the 4th. We have played 3.
We have played 3. I have called 2 calls. 2 4.
Man, I wish I was out there. Let time retire. That's why I'm at.
I still got it. Hey, I need that senior discount.
On retirement, who'd be dumb enough to do that?
Patrick, thanks for State Farm. Explain this bundling thing again.
All right, Coach Reed. Let's say these fries are your car, right? And
And this burger is your home.
Okay.
it can be more affordable if you bundle them together.
Kind of like a combo meal.
Kind of like a combo meal.
Explain it again with those nuggies.
Bundling. Just another way to some price.
I got no fucking
like
comment.
a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
You're watching Thursday Night Football on Prime.
To build the NFL schedule by hand, it used to take months. Now AWS runs 1 trillion combinations to find the perfect season in a fraction of the time. The NFL analyzes millions of simulations with AI to help predict and prevent injury, and machine learning to take fans deep inside the most incredible plays. AWS is helping to transform the NFL. Imagine what it can do for your business.
Your paint is really bad. It's the best coffee I've ever had. Shady's Bear. No, I said Shady's Bear.
Today, let's paint. Right now, get America's most trusted paint brand at a new low price. Bear, only at the Home Depot.
Rated mature.
AI has the power of automate. But if it's using untrusted data,
Waiting to come back
can you
from
trust the
promotion now.
results?
Be right back over.
Your business doesn't just need AI, it needs the right AI for your business. Introducing Watson X, a platform designed to multiply output by tailoring AI to your needs. When you Watson X your business, you can train, tune, and deploy AI, all with your trusted data. Let's create the right AI for your business with Watson X. IBM, let's create.
There are a lot of great leaders in this league, but Jalen Hurts to me is emerging over the last couple of years and into this year as one of the top leaders in the NFL. And I thought we talked with him yesterday. I thought he made an interesting point about that Super Bowl that I had, all those great individual stats. He lost the game. I would have traded that great day individually to win that Super Bowl. He said he's going to convey that to his teammates.
That was a great see. We'll talk about that in a second here. 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
As Hurts throws to the outside, like he goes to Brown. You can see it. Brown's frustrated because he's been thrown to only 4 times tonight. 3 catches, 17 yards. Smith's had a big night. They're running the ball. It's like Keyshawn Johnson once wrote, Just give me the damn ball. Right? That's pretty much what Brown was saying to Hurts there.
Yeah, but if there's anybody that can just kind of walk him back and just say, hey, man, it's one of those nights, right? We're pounding the ball. We're up 13. We're in the fourth quarter. It is what it is, right?
You'll have your nights, right?
Yeah.
Who's up is getting bored.
Yeah.
There's Penny.
I think, don't you think it goes back to, if anybody can talk about it, him saying, hey, the Super Bowl, everybody wants to pat me on the back, I trade that in. If we ran the ball like this, the way they're doing it tonight,
10 plays for the Eagles.
and we won, I'd be happy.
36-yard line. Third 9.
You know, as a quarterback, sometimes you got to be a babysitter for your wide receivers.
Oh, yeah. It's the heat of the moment, competitive spirit.
Third 9 from about the 39-yard line. Right now it's on the 39. Rushing 3.
And this pass is caught, but a
A little
little short of the first down.
short of first.
Jackson, they're going to mark it at the 27.
Marking it at the 27-yard line. He caught it at the 27. Caught catch of 8 yards. They need 10. Pushing, first down. You know it's coming. Puh.
Yeah, I saw the graphic this morning. I think he missed one time. I was thinking, I'd love to see the film on that one time that he didn't make it on 4th and 1. Because every time I think back to last year, look at poor Harrison Smith. He's just jumping on top of the pile, going for a ride.
4th and 1. Last year, 10 rushes, 9 first downs. 1 for 1 tonight. 2 minutes into the fourth.
2 minutes into the fourth. Caught.
But a flag is down back in the 33-yard line.
Now they're going to get Rashad Penny, who picked up the blitz.
It comes back.
It comes back.
Right here, blitz comes up the middle and maybe caught him off by surprise. A good effort again by the rookie Pace Jr. to get around him. That caused the penalty. The hold takes away and negates that touchdown.
The Eagles haven't seen that in a while because the Vikings tonight have been rushing only 3 on a lot of pass plays.
The best job they can to rotate bodies, not a ton of depth at the time of possession. Usually that's not a big stat you think about in an NFL game, but the way this game is gone, time of possession is like favoring Philadelphia. They just keep the ball away from Kirk Cousins.
It's always got caught up in a watch that time. He was a little slow getting up. Like he was in the game earlier.
Overshot him that time.
Evans covering on the play got burned earlier.
He finally had a chance. He was talking to A.J. Brown. He walks over to the sideline, little slant and go. He beats Evans. He's got it. He's got a chance. And that's what the fans are reacting to.
No call.
Geico makes car insurance easy. As easy as getting personal with play names.
Got a new play for you. The 220 pancake buck, you can't bench 350. Super sweet.
But I can bench 350.
It's just a play name.
Okay, I have a play name then. It's called Double Pump Fake. I'm stronger than you. I can bench 350, and I'm a good tackle.
That's not a play name.
Get a quote on Amazon before the next play. It's easy to Geico. What about Red Zone 120? I'm good at football. I'm a good football analyst, and I open the lane better than anybody. I go block, 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 block. I block him here. I block him there.
At Honda, we know you make the drive through fun. You want to keep winning. Breathe it better. Find your oasis. Conquer the mountain and see how far your dreams can take you. CRV and CRV Life are the on-the-line of your vehicles.
Party! Hello, Patrick Mahomes. Who do you even play for? T-Mobile. And I'm here to protect you. Wireless company, so blitz you with phone deals and sack you with a 3-year device contract. You haven't said about T-Mobile. They have plans that make upgrades work for you. They even have a plan which makes you upgrade every year. Thanks, Ben. Now I do the thing. Do the thing. Excellent.
Take charge of your upgrades with our Best Go 5G plans at T-Mobile.
Let's have a huddle. You don't know what huddle is, do you? No.
Now that NFL Sunday Ticket is only on YouTube and YouTube TV, you can sign up in minutes. No 2-year contract tradition even. It's never been easier to be a fan. Well, kind of. Last chance to save $50.
The new four-course calzone for Little Caesars is a 4-meat pizza with a different meat from each calzone crust. It's perfect for sleepover and NFL football games. Get a 4-quarter calzone for $8.99. Pizza, pizza. And here, we're going to the inspiring true story of Jose Hernandez, the first migrant farm worker to become a NASA astronaut. He loves the way watch tonight only on Prime Video. After that last play, you saw Evans defending. He also got hurt. He's back on the bench right now being attended to.
Yeah, you see the grab there. Terry, I'd love to hear your opinion about this. The fans reacted, obviously.
Sure, Kirk. In slow motion, he's a frame or two early, but in real time, the ball is coming in just as that contact occurs. That's too tight. They just don't call that as pass interference because in real time, it's bang bang.
Evans there getting worked on.
Second, 35-yard line. Vertical time. Survey.
His name again.
Yeah, rushing 3, dropping 8. Look at the top of your screen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 defenders back there. Take away the underneath. The receiver opens up and Jalen Hurts is running for his life. So we're looking at there's a close call there. That was a rare man-to-man opportunity that he just missed for the touchdown.
3rd and 23 now. Hurts. There's Hunter again, and this time he takes him down back at the 50-yard line. Great play by Daniil Hunter, playing here at a LSU. Great career.
This is a combination of great effort here by the big man. Has such length and quickness. Last year, of course, 10.5 sacks. You can see he's almost just easing his way up, respectful of the speed of Jalen Hurts, and works his way around. There's that length I was talking about. Doesn't grab the face mask.
Yeah.
And brings him down. Good job by coverage to free him up to get home.
12-yard sack that took him out of Elliott's field goal range. So Sibas is into punt. Fair catch, call for Nate, 14-yard line.
14-yard line. It's Phil caught at.
11:19 left in the fourth. Philadelphia 2-0, leading the Minnesota Vikings 27-14.
Hey, Coach, I brought Tostitos.
Why is Michael Parsons here?
Team, war room now.
Whoa.
You ain't seen nothing yet, Judy.
Go. I need more urgency, Coach. So when is everyone coming?
Urgency till next week.
We make a great team.
Trying to climb back in it, trying to hang in there. 27-14. Sack has 3 in the game. Got one last week for the season.
On the center. Kirk says 14, 15, 20-yard line. Tackled by Maul.
It feels like the game's over, but they're a touchdown away from this being a one-possession game. You got 11 minutes to go. If Cousins being better than he is, and they get down and score, That was a potential knockout punch drive for Philadelphia, and they missed that opportunity.
Yeah.
Get the ball back to Cousins.
You got Justin Jefferson, right? That didn't even happen. Addison ain't bad either. 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3.
Cousins fires. That's caught and then dropped.
Caught and then dropped.
Started to look upfield before he looked it in. Incomplete
3rd and 3. 3rd and 3.
With a nice sail route, clears this middle of the field, wide open. Right in front of him, he'll work inside, back to the outside. He's one-on-one, just what you want against Edmonds' safety. I don't know if he started thinking about what's in front of him, but he just loses his focus. And a big gain potentially for this Vikings offense.
3rd and 3.
Third down, 3 yards to go. Kirk Cousins floats at 30, 35, 40.
Wiggles his way out to the 45-yard line.
Wiggles his way near the 45-yard line. First down, Eagles.
Meanwhile, got the injured Viking here. That's Udo, the right tackle. So injury timeout, 27 to 14.
When the war started, the better care of me than humans could have. Joshua, take care of her.
I promise. And keep her safe. I'm gonna call you. What's your name?
Hey, you're my friend.
I'm a bodyguard.
Our mission is to find a weapon designated Alpha O.
I'm getting you out of this. Seatbelts.
Some people just know.
27-14.
Those are the people who know to choose
Eagles
honesty.
over
That's not gonna
Vikings.
fit. What's that? You need another 4 inches. You work here? No. I just saw you there and I thought I'd save you the trouble. Nana.
She's a human measuring tape, and she knows all straight is the right fit for her.
It's not gonna fit. That's not gonna fit. What? Steven.
Some people just know.
Well played. Well played, my friend.
Those are the people who know you're in good hands with Allstate.
We'll inherit a legacy. We evolve with time, and some things never change. Still crafted in the Northwest, still made with purpose, still carrying the fire. Over 125 years, we're still here. It's always been this way. Past, present, future. Together.
On commercial. Two words for this commercial. No comment. And 2 more words for this commercial. Shut up about it. We got, what am I?
Started at right tackle, went over to left tackle, gets hurt on that play. So the 50-year man out of Elon will be taken back to the locker room on the cart. And that offensive line for Minnesota is just a mess right now.
Just hope he's going to be okay. He's really played hard tonight, going up against a dominant Philadelphia defensive front.
Yeah.
3rd down play, Kirk Cousins basically said, "I'm going to my top player." Man to man, they create a wall opposite of Jefferson. See on the right side, they're coming across. Create that wall, makes it tough for Slay to work through that traffic. And how about Cousins, who's known to take a beating back there right as he releases the ball again. Josh Sweat so close to disrupting that timing. David Quesenberry will come in at left tackle, their 3rd left tackle of the game.
Darius was their regular left tackle out. Udo parted back. Here's Darius saw Quesenberry, 6-year guy. He's got a lot of experience. Played last year with Buffalo, 6th year in the league. He comes in to protect the long side.
against this defensive line.
Madison. Nice run here. He takes it to the 50-yard line. Gain of 6, second down and 4. Down to 10 minutes to go in regulation.
10 minutes in regulation.
This drive started. Philadelphia's offense misses an opportunity to potentially put this game out of reach.
Off the fake. Fires.
Fires, caught 30.
Jefferson, great grab. Covered well. Takes him down to the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
Good job, play action, run the football. You go back to the play action. You max protect to give Cousins a chance and go with your go-to guy. He's in coverage actually there by Slay. Well-thrown football on a line. And great concentration by Justin Jefferson. Think about him making those big plays there. He shows you the strong hands and concentration.
That's 8 catches tonight for Jefferson, 115 yards. 28.
At the 28. Tipped. Incomplete.
Not anywhere had he caught it. That time Josh Sweat had a forced fumble earlier. Range that second down and 10.
Realize how big Sweat is. He's coming off the field until you get down the field and look at him as a pass rusher. 6'5", 265. Going back to last year. We're trying to hope that trend will continue this year and starting tonight.
Those big comebacks. Minnesota, despite all those wins last year, 13, gave up more points than they scored.
Second and 10.
Nice move all the way to the 24-yard line. Goes Ty Chandler. Set for giving in North Carolina. Big third down upcoming.
Obviously thinking about putting on territory at this point in the game, under 9 minutes to go and down 13. Kind of opens up the playbook. You don't have to work downfield. Now you have Jefferson, Madison, and Hopkins in this game was winning matchups underneath against the linebackers.
Third down to 6. Jefferson comes in motion. Comes out of the slot on the left side. Cousins hangs in there. Throws. Caught at the 10-yard line. Jefferson, they can't stop him. Mario Goodrich covering on the play. First down.
Now, did you notice on the motion, Goodrich, who's a backup nickel to Maddox, he's late in adjusting. This is Jefferson, right? Where's the adjustment? The linebackers are calling for him to come over. You're going to give him that look at this point in the game. That's stealing for Kirk Cousins throwing to his guy.
Jefferson happy to get away from Slay. Takes it right to the 10, so it's a first and goal. Play action. Look out from behind. Throws.
Touchdown, Eagles. Son of a bitch.
Osborne for the touchdown. Josh Sweat came in, got there a little too late, and Osborne for the second time tonight. Talk about out of space. Outer space.
Here's Josh Jobe. Remember all the backups that are in because of the injuries. Watch him on this crosser and watch the hesitation. Do I go with it? Do I stop? And that's why there's the bust. Remember, you're playing a lot of guys that haven't played a lot of football. Jobe in for Bradbury. Not quite sure on the call. Do I follow him across? Ends up freeing him. Nobody picks him up on the other side.
Extra point by Joseph. It is a one-possession game.
It is a one-possession game.
Good one. Philadelphia in the season premiere of Thursday Night Football. Eagles up by 6.
Eagles up by 6.
Have you seen these Priceline deals? Where are we going?
I'm going wherever the extreme winds take me.
Hospital bill for Prime. Did you just say get?
He's talking about expenses health insurance doesn't cover.
Good thing Coach Prime knows about. Say it one time.
Get help with expenses health insurance doesn't cover at aflac.com.
This is Fast Twitch, an energy drink from Gatorade. 200 milligrams of caffeine, electrolytes, and zero sugar. Start fast with Fast Twitch, an energy drink from Gatorade. Right now on FanDuel, new customers bet $5 and get $200 in bonus bets guaranteed. And all NFL bettors get $100 off NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube TV. So you can live bet all game long. So get all your high fives in now before football Sundays.
Yeah.
Become Sundays again.
Bet $5 to get $200 in bonus bets and get $100 off NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube TV. FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook.
This is Justin Jefferson here at the studio with Monday trying to cook up something special for y'all. Ease, it can be a training shoe, it can be a casual shoe, it can be whatever you want to be.
I have 1,549 catches, but my best catch, NFL Plus. I catch live, local, and primetime games on my phone. I catch NFL Network. And I catch every touchdown every Sunday afternoon on NFL Red Zone. Hi, everyone. Welcome to NFL Red Zone.
Are you using that?
Start streaming NFL Plus today. Plan starts $6.99 a month.
Brothers in the Super Bowl.
I've had people there to read from me, whether it's my family members, personal staff. They've been there.
Philadelphia looked like the Eagles had things well in hand about 45 minutes ago on the clock. Those two early touchdowns in the third quarter. In fact, Cousins and company to turn it into a one-possession game. And it's garbage time in Philadelphia right now. 27-21. Eagles to get the ball. 7:41 to go in regulation.
7:41 left to go.
Down to Rashad Penny. Eagles running game has been tremendous tonight. They have for 191 yards. It's been such a good job. They've actually got the line attention, but it's been the offensive line. Look at these holes. It's been throughout the rest of the game. Great job up front, great push, great communication because Minnesota was moving around so much. But now we got a 6-point game. This is going to be a different energy from the Vikings defense. It clearly takes a lot of time off the clock, too. It's starting with a 7-yard run.
7-yard one up the middle.
Last drive, Philadelphia's last drive. 15 plays for 44 total yards. 9 minutes, 12 points. The first and 10 of the Minnesota 25 ended up running from the 49. And 2 sacks by Jalen Hurts. There was 50 yards. 50 plays 44 yards for 9 minutes. What did you say about Woody Hayes earlier? I mean, that sounds like a game for the 50s. Oh, yeah. Yards and a cloud and astroturf or whatever it is. 36 drive on Harrison Phillips. First down. Johnson's taking be consistent all the time tonight. How to be effective, but also, as you said, just a moment ago, working that clock. Vikings linebackers and safeties again are going to have to keep cheating down to help stop that run game out. Outside, Swift. And pulled down there by Jackson. That was the 41st one of the night. 205 yards. It had the time of possession for it. 36 minutes, 17. That's a funny game, obviously. Surprised he sees so many 12 personnel. One back and 2 tight ends.
Yeah.
Philadelphia last year, team that would mix it up, but often would be with 1 back and 1 tight end. There's been a lot of the 2 tight end ones to give them an extra gap. So second down, Swift for a couple. Third down, of course, they're taking as much time off the play clock as they can along the way here. Interesting call here, Ryan Johnson. Team that last year would often go for it on 4th and short. At this point in the game, up 6. If they don't make it here, come up a little bit short. 5. Play clock run down to 6. First throws, that's caught, that's Brown, that's a first down in Viking territory.
In Viking territory.
Nice timing here. Jalen Hurts, the last few times he has thrown the football and gotten it out of his hands. Watch on the left, watch him work off the leverage of the linebacker. It's actually a big defensive end who's out of position. See 98 there. Wanna, you take that all day against A.J. Brown.
Yeah, well, that too.
Doesn't really have a good feel for space.
We got 95 subs. Let's try to get to 100 subs. Settings. First down and more. First down and goal.
The left guard, Landon Dickerson. Watch the push over here. Watch him get up. Really just open this play up. It's a continuation of what we see. Malata gets up to the backer. And then Swift, who's been somewhat at times hesitant, waiting patiently. This time he shows you when he sees it, how quickly he can accelerate. Man, this guy is a good-looking back in a crowded backfield. Back in Philadelphia, where he grew up, went to high school. Got to be fired up for the night he's having.
165 on the night, 43 on that. Through the middle, pushing his way toward the goal line. First and goal. The Vikings really now in no man's land. They've got their timeouts. So you use them. What do you do at this particular point? They've got all 3. It's second down and goal. And they're going to take their timeout here. You're between a rock and a hard place right now. I'll tell you what. Look, we talked about it all night long. 252 yards on the ground. So the Eagles can beat you several different ways, obviously. Running.
Yeah, hang on.
Everybody wants to see Jalen Hurts drop back and throw the football to Devontae Smith and A.J. Brown and Goddard and make big plays. And it's only things are going to happen tonight. It's been about, you know what? You know what's working? 12 personnel with a back and 2 tight ends and pounding the line of scrimmage, and it's been effective. So it's not sexy. No, nobody on the talk shows is going to be excited. They're going to be complaining, I'm sure, about something about the offense, but they went with what worked tonight. And if they punch it in, they're looking at a victory.
Second down and goal. You have to win every section. What can I tell you? To the outside. And then to the inside. Touchdown, Swift.
Touchdown, Smith. Yeah, coming. It is 33, 21. Coming. 33, 21.
169 yards.
413.
Swift.
413 left to go.
In your fantasy league, you're thrilled, diligent for the point after. 4:13 to play in the fourth.
It's only fitting that the young man who grew up, went to high school here at St. Joe Prep, is having this kind of night. And again, how great is that run? I mean, it's a 1 or 2 yard run, but it kind of shows what he's done all night. That play is designed to go right behind Jason Kelsey. It's taken away. And this kid is showing you the vision and patience that he has. He's not just a guy that's going to catch the ball in the backfield. He shows you he can run the football. He's shown you different ways. He's had a heck of a night. Good for him.
Well, 4:13 left to go. I'm going to head to bed, folks. It's been a good night. Peace, folks.